G'day everyone, Matt Ollie here.
Sorry, is that me? That's me.
The brick boards here. At least I know the sound's working.
Why is Wally flat on his back? What are you doing?
Went a bit lolly.
If you eat bacon, you would not tell it's a fake cheese. It's bacon.
I was in a house fire whilst my mum was at work.
Was it caused by you?
So...
That's a yes. Yeah, is that right, Sam?
I believe so. There's another little Easter egg in the Death Star. You mentioned the Luke and Vader one, but there's another one. If you throw it at a wall, you can recreate the scene where it explodes.
Oh, his eyes just fell as you said that. But yeah, it just means that he has to be in a very specific position, otherwise he'll just. Oh my god! It's the only time that I've considered glue for Lego.
There's two now! It doesn't matter!
Live stream number 26 in this series. Hope that you're all going well. And it's been a little bit of a warm one here. And we're on this evening with our usual sort of cohorts, building Lego, talking Lego, and just having a good time and hanging out and that. And we've got a new person on joining us in a little bit. So hopefully that should be good, because I think as they're commenting before, I haven't really been on too many streams sort of start to finish. So I can do this one, and then from there on, everything can, being the way glitches are, get better and improve. And a usual sort of thing, do all the social media stuff, share, like, subscribe, click the buttons, all that sort of stuff. Appreciate that. And a shout out to the replay gang, particularly Brian's Bricks. Hope that you're going well. If you want to shout out in the stream, then if you watch this on the replay, just put a comment down below and I'll give you a shout out next time. And yeah, do that. And also got a poll, got to get the direction. I think it's that side there. I think it's just asking about kids and building Lego, because it's been Sunday did a stream with a couple of parents and that, and sort of building Lego with the kids and everything, and just getting into that, and they really enjoyed that, so we'll do that again. And even my little one today, he's like, oh, you see you're doing a live stream today? It's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, make sure that you promote the Sunday stream. It's like, you've got that little promotion bug in there. So I think we'll be doing that. And just shout out to everyone who's been out there so far in the chat. I got King Orlandorf, Brett's Builds. Hope that you're going well. 2 to 4 players. Game on indeed. Hope that you guys are going well. And did I say Brett's Builds? Yep, I think I got most people there. So with that, I think we'll just do the usual and just give a quick little plug to the sponsor. Just helps pay for a few little bills and bits and pieces.
This video is brought to you by McCatsum Holiday Homes in Margate and Broadstairs. Great for a week's holiday or a weekend escape, being just over an hour east of London, UK. Treat yourself to amazing sunsets, a Lego wall, or great food. Visit www.mccatsum.com and mention this YouTube video and we'll look after you.
Sure, I gave a shout out to Brickstage Pass and KO King Orlandorf. I was watching one of Orlandorf's streams the other day, and he was building a funky little crypt and tombs and things digitally, and that all looked pretty cool. And so with that, I think we can move into our usual sort of proceedings as such. Where shall we go to first? I think... always a hard choice. I think we might just do it in order that people appeared earlier. So starting off with Rick Askew. How are you going this evening?
Yeah, good, thank you. Oh, good. It's warm.
Excellent.
Not as warm as it was before, but good.
Yeah, it's been a funny English summer. It's literally, I always joke that there's only 2 weeks of summer, and I think we're about to get them, because the last little bit's been pretty mild.
Yeah, apparently it's going to be nice for a little bit, but we'll see. But yeah, hopefully get a bit of summer. Be nice to have something.
I mean, that's exactly what you need, is a nice warm days when you're like packing boxes and doing all those sorts of wonderful things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there is that.
Brilliant. Alrighty then. And I guess moving on from there, roving Amazon Germany affiliate. Somehow you have to get some links in there at some stage. Welcome in, Nicole. How are you going?
I'm doing really, really good.
Nicole.
I muted myself because I was about to open my set and I forgot to unmute myself.
I wasn't too sure. There's just the glitch is already getting in early, and so like, wait a minute, is I'm not just having a delay or something?
We are now making fun of you. Yeah, not muting ourselves. It's just yeah, pretending.
Using our mouths.
Yeah. I mean, the best time to do that's when I drop out of the stream and got to reset some things. So I mean, you can save it for then. So.
If we really want to be mean, then we wait till you drop out. When you come back, we all get very, very still, pretending to be frozen, like.
Yeah, I think you guys have tried that once or twice before, but then somebody talks, and that kind of gives it away.
Right.
So, anyhow.
Or someone in the background walks from left to right, like we pretend to be frozen, and then there's a cat walking past or something like that.
Kind of gives it away that it's not quite working.
Yeah.
So what's it like where you are? Is it warm? Is it just moderate? What's doing?
It's the perfect summer. We have a bit of rain. Every once in a while it rains, but mostly it's sunny. And it's about something between 20 and 25 degrees. I love it. It's the perfect summer for me.
It's nice.
Sounds ideal.
That's a sort of an ideal sort of way. It's not too hot, not too cold, sort of thing. And excellent. All right then. Moving along, and there's somebody. Yep, cool. I think we were sort of saying before, bring this person in, and if they're not saying that they're never going to run out of space, they're saying that they're never going to get a complete wave of dreams. Welcome in, Trevor. How are you going this evening?
I'm doing well. How are we all doing?
All good, yes, all good.
Yeah, I mean, nightmares about how I'm going to complete the dream sets. I know that. I've really got into them. Although I said to you in the last stream, I'm just going to get the odd one or two that I like. I think I'm in for the whole wave now.
Yeah, well, it's got you in there. They seem to be some really good builds and everything. So I guess the one upside is I don't think there's any more sets until January. So you've got a while.
But I noticed today there's another 10 episodes dropped for the Dreams series. So we watched 2 of those today, me and Tom.
Did it really?
Yeah, so there's 20 on there now. Yeah.
Oh, they've gone all in. There's not short episodes, are they? Or how is it, like half-hour episodes?
About 20 minutes.
Okay.
An episode, yeah. So we've got another 10. We've got 8 now to get through of the next series. So.
Fair.
Wow, that's you're not trying to mess with us, are you?
No. Seriously, if you go on there, on the ITVX and obviously other streaming services, I noticed the other night that they came online. So we've been watching them. There's 20 on there now.
That's been one of the
So I've been looking at. You never know, they might drop a few hints towards some new sets. Don't know.
Have all the sets appeared?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, Mate.
Yes, they have. All the sets have appeared that were in the previous series. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they got them in there pretty early. So
quite excited to
got to the point
see
it's
if I
like,
spot anything new.
Or what might be coming down the line. Yeah. No, brilliant. All right. And just we got one more person to come in, and someone new to the actual stream itself. Although being in the comments for quite a number of different streams, and also on other ones, and be great to get them in. I think they might have a little bit of an interest in Harry Potter. I can't really tell by their Instagram feed and that. So welcome into One Brick Stud. How are you going?
How can you tell?
Yeah.
Absolutely obsessed. Yes. Right, everyone. Glad, happy to be here. Thanks for the invite.
Good to have you on.
Yeah. Love my Lego. Love Harry Potter specifically, but I do like my Star Wars and Disney and a few other things. You know, Simpsons. That's something I've got in the past. But yeah. But mainly Harry Potter.
Brilliant. Yeah, because you just sort of see, just having a bit of a look behind you there. Let's bring it up here. Is there like some double ups there, or is that just the way the sets are?
No. So I've got here, I've got all the anniversary sets. So all the Hogwarts, I've got the sand green rooms. I've got all them, and I prefer to display them individually with the minifigures in front. I'm not the biggest fan of like connecting them all because you always get like leftover pieces and so on. And the center here, I've just got like Grimmauld Place, Hogsmeade, and then just over here, I've got like all the Grey Roof Hogwarts sets. And if I just tilt my laptop slightly here, you might be able to see a Diagon Alley and a Hogwarts Express. Yeah,
Hogwarts Express. Yeah, oh, brilliant.
Near completion.
So
still.
Have you got a spot lined up for Gringotts? No.
Well, I will. I'm thinking, I'm trying to work that out at the moment, but you know, it shouldn't be too difficult. You know, you'll be able to find something. It's up to their space. I'm thinking about just here, just to my right. I'm thinking about maybe just getting a little table here and just have it perched on top, just to the side of me. But I'll make it work.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, there's certainly the last little bit for Harry Potter fans. There's been some, you know, cracking sets which has come out between the Hogwarts Express and the full Diagon Alley and Gringotts and everything like that. So outside of that, you're sort of mentioning Star Wars and a bit of Disney. Any particular favorites within those?
Yeah, so my favorite Disney set is it's also my wife's favorite set is the Disney Castle, not the new one, the one that's been out for a while. It's just in front of me here. And Star Wars, I love the diorama sets. It's because it's the original trilogy. I'm a big fan of the original trilogy. Prequel trilogy, great. Sequel trilogy, not so much. But if it's the original trilogy, I'm all in for it. But yeah, I got that and a few other things. So I got the Simpson House, the Quickie Mart, because the Quickie Mart was actually my very first set. I think I got that in 2017. So when my wife and I, when we got back from Paris, we got back to England, and then because we're a big fan of whether you've heard of the show Gavin and Stacey, we went on a Gavin and Stacey tour in Wales, and then we went to Cardiff. Just thought, do you know what? We might just pop in Lego, see what they've got on offer, and I just basically fell in love with nearly everything there, particularly the Quickie Mart. And then my wife bought it me, and then maybe 2018, 2019, I had my interest in Lego gradually accelerated. I got a few of the Hogwarts sets because that came out in 2018. But lockdown is when it seriously accelerated. You know, I think a lot of people say that, you know, during lockdown, Lego just, you know, grasped their lives. And since lockdown, it's just been a near full-time hobby, expensive one as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it
sounds like though that at least your wife is kind of on board. Is she sort of similar sort of interests, or?
She's like me. She likes her collectibles, so she likes Disney Lego, and she likes Disney as a whole. So just in front of me over there, which you won't be able to see, is shelving with all sorts of exclusive Disney Store soft plush toys. So my wife collects some. I have to show you one in a moment, but that's one of her main interests. So I'll grab one in a moment, but that's what she's particularly interested in. So Disney Store exclusive Mickey and Minnie Bears and Winnie the Pooh, Stife, soft toys and things like that. So half of this room is for my Lego and the other half is for my wife's collectibles. But we're making it work. Her collectibles getting closer to my So we're sort of like fighting for the last bit of space. We got a little bit of space there. I was hoping that maybe Gringotts would go there, but her stuff is finding her way over to my stuff. But
You're gonna have to get a line across the middle of the room, are you?
yeah, absolutely. You know, and you do reach a point when you think you haven't got much space, because I haven't got Rivendell yet, and one of my white whale sets for Star Wars, which I just haven't had. I just never really got around to purchasing it, and that's the Cantina set. So, because we are looking to decorate our living room, maybe the start of next year, so we're probably looking at displaying some Lego in there, because literally there's no more room in here. Yeah, but we'll find a way, and I've got to find a little bit of space for this as well, which is what I'm going to be building today, which is the banners, the Ravenclaw house banner. Just been waiting for it to drop down in price, because when this came out it was £30, and it's not £30. It's almost identical to the Hogwarts Moment books from last year. Even people were then saying it was slightly overpriced. So I mean, £10 off 30 to 20 isn't too bad, and you know, you got it is a decent build. You get some exclusive figures, which is great, and one obscure character to add to the collection. So I'll be hopefully finishing that by the end of tonight.
Going through with that, yeah. I would imagine then this year too, being the Disney 100, and they're seeming to be killing it with the sets there. Is she sort of really started to drift into a lot of the Disney Lego stuff as well?
Yeah, we really want to get that castle, but the thing is, we haven't had this castle wrong. So I bought this for my wife last Christmas. So it doesn't feel, I don't feel like I need to buy that castle just yet. And like a lot of the Harry Potter sets as well, they've been fairly similar, and like the Disney castle. So it's giving an opportunity to say to yourself, you know what, that set can wait. So I've got a set pretty much similar to that. So so it just gives you a bit of chance just to focus on other sets and so on. But Disney are absolutely killing it this year. I mean, I just recently built the Up House, which I think is a great set, and I do want to get that display case thanks to Trevor's videos. I definitely want to be getting that case, because I do sort of get 1 or 2 cases, because they do make a difference. But
I think it enhances that set, especially. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, I agree.
It keeps the dust away as well.
Yeah, it didn't take Trevor long to become a bad influencer with those sorts of things, so you can blame him. So, what was the sort of thing? Okay, cool. So you've you got that. The one thing I would say is, if you are looking at that Cantina, I think that retires at the end of this year, so you might think about picking it up if it is on the radar. So
it's one of my main. So it's above Rivendell, and I do like the Daily Bugle. That is something, but I think the Cantina, like I think a lot of people in our community do say that, you know, they do put a lot of the sets that are due to retire first priority. Sometimes you're catching up all the time, but yeah, the retire sets you're gonna get pretty quickly. And I think that set's gonna, you know, the price of that on the secondary market's just gonna go through the roof. It's just it's such a good set with so many figs.
And they haven't done too many in that, whatever they call it, the Master Builders type series or something like that. So, as you say, like a good number of figures, good build, everything like that. And, you know, if they do bring out like a third one next year, like I haven't done Cloud City, then, you know, people again wanting to go back, complete this collections, the usual sort of things. So,
but can you imagine? Can you imagine a Cantina that is even better than the one that we got? Because the very first one was nice. The second one was a letdown in comparison. And now we have the big one. How big can a Cantina get if it gets bigger than the last one?
Well, they could do that, couldn't they? I mean, they could make another Cantina set almost at the same price as like the Razor Crest and the Venator and so on. You could just make the Cantina in general bigger. You could add more figs in. You could design it that represents various TV shows, you know, like Mandalorian and the films and so on. And you can even add in like Obi-Wan Kenobi's hut or something, or a sand cooler. I think it's very much on. But, you know, maybe in a couple of years, I think they need to get a new, Cloud City. I think they need to remake that at some point. But But next year it's not looking like it's going to be that, is it? I think it's going to be what? Jabba Hutt's sail barge? Is that what's been rumoured?
That's the rumour, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, I think that's the one which is
rumoured.
So that's getting to Nicole's point. It's sort of like, we had a small one and then a big one, and if that comes through, that will be a bigger one. So
leaks this year have just been absolutely mad. I mean, I think I remember it was in January, start of the year. There were so many like set leaks, and not necessarily the images, but just the set names. It was in January when we found out we were getting Gringotts, and finding out what's going to be in January, what's going to be in the advent calendars come fall. It was just mad. And I think this year's been, you've had a couple of weeks where it's just been so dry, no news, and then all of a sudden, bang, about like 1 billion more sets that's going to be coming out next year, and then 2032 and things like that. It's hard to keep up. It's overwhelming.
In September, if you think of September and Star Wars, speaking of a bigger cantina, there is the smaller version of the gunship coming. There's a Ghost coming. Yeah. There are so many Star Wars sets.
And then, of course, we've had a supersonic drop today, which is the Concorde.
Yeah. Let's look and model that.
The thing that surprised me is just it's the size of it. It's like 1 meter long. Like, that's because originally when you saw some of the leaked pictures, like the grainy ones and things like that, you're looking and going, okay, well, whatever, it's really expensive for what it is. But then you see it's like 1 meter long, and it's like, okay, that kind of makes a bit more sense. But I think getting to what you were saying, in that we had the 1st of August releases, and then it's like almost instantly you have all the information about the 1st of September, and then the last week's been relatively quiet. It's like, why would you not just, let those releases gestate for a bit, and then like over the last week have all the sort of announcements? Like, I just found that a little
you hear different things. I've heard people say, look, I think Lego ought to slow down and just let us, catch up and buy the sets that we can. And because they're just, like you just said, it's like the 1st of July, it was like bombarding us with sets. It was just crazy. And then obviously August and now September. A lot of people say that they're releasing too many sets.
I think they're buy them all, I guess.
They could make 1 billion more. It's luckily for me, I when a set comes out, I'll be able to rule out very quickly whether I want it or not. It's when you've bought a set and you get that one set, and then necessarily have to be a white whale set, but a set that's pretty much close to being your white whale set, and all the feelings it gives you. I often think about, this set's just been leaked or officially revealed. If I buy it and build it, is it going to give me those euphoric sort of experiences? No. If it doesn't, then I won't go and buy it. But and I kind of find that sometimes with sets, there's always like a minifigure that I'd really like, and then I think, do you know what? I don't need to buy the set just for that minifigure. I might just go on Britlink. I like the Adam Warlock minifigure from the Bowie ship. I love that figure. The print and details is just awesome, but the actual ship, it's not for me. I'm a bit hit and miss when it comes to Guardians of the Galaxy.
I did look that fig up, and I think it was like 25 quid or something on Bricklink. It was quite expensive. I was like, well, I don't like it that much. That's Star Wars territory.
It's right up there, yeah. And I kind of find like Alloy that came in the tall neck set.
That whole set is awesome. Anyway, I definitely I almost picked up a second one the other day for 60 quid instead of 80. But yeah,
no, I haven't bought that minifig on Britlink because I'm into gaming. I like gaming. I haven't played Horizon, but I'm kind of just waiting out to see if I'll end up liking it, and I might just give the game a try. You never know, I might play the game and then I might want the set.
Yeah. It is a good game. I do recommend it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brickbabe TV. Welcome along. Hope that you're going well.
I think, like you say, you just got to be sensible, don't you? You got to look at a set. It's like when the camera got announced. That really excites me because I love video photography, and as soon as I saw that, instantly in your own mind, I thought that's a day one for me. I've already pre-ordered it, because that's the feelings it gives you. And when I'm doing these dream sets, yes, I admit I was only going to get the odd one or two to begin with, but I just love the experience of building them and, the imagination that's gone into them and create them, and also watching all the dreams episodes with my son. And it just makes us happy. So, you live once, don't you? So let's be happy.
There's definitely a thing about nostalgia as well. It's quite a strong driver, right? That tends to be something that will get me. Like I ordered the Marvel No Way Home Final Battle set the other day, and I was umming and ahhing about that, but it's Spider-Man, and I've loved Spider-Man since I was a kid, so I'm a bit of a sucker for anything along those lines. And yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. Even though it's a newer film and nostalgia won't really play much of a role. No, it will because it's Spider-Man. But yeah, it's a strong driver.
They're expanding that set, aren't they? The final battle. There's a little set that's coming out to expand with it. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, that's the room, isn't it, with the reptile. There's a reptile. I've forgotten his name now. But the lizard and Sandman. Yeah. Which should definitely, they should have been in there to start with, really.
Do you have the bugle?
Yeah. I've got that. I've got it taken apart, but it's on top of my list to rebuild.
What's that like? What's that building experience? Is it a good one?
Yeah. You know what? I didn't think much of the. Yeah, it's repetitive. I didn't think too much of the actual build experience itself, but I love it as a display piece. I don't think that's a popular opinion of mine. I think a lot of people love the build, but I don't remember.
A lot of stickers were in it.
Yeah, that's true.
I can see Nicole owns it. I can see it just behind you, standing proud.
It's a really good blank canvas as well, because where it's got all of the figures, it's got ridiculous 25 figures that comes with it, and then being able to add however many other Marvel figures to it is a really good blank canvas for stories.
Yeah. Did you display it closed?
Yes. Yeah, I had it closed because I said, I think I just had it by itself, but I set up row plates around it and stuff, so I had little scenes going on down there as well.
Ah, okay.
It's like one of those sets, you buy and you build, and if you're if you're not like a die-hard Marvel fan, but you appreciate it as a Lego set, you can just buy and build and think, well, that'll do for me. That's the Marvel side of my collection, probably done. Yeah,
they're quite good with their buildings as well, because they are full of Easter eggs for the Marvel fans, but then they also fit with a city. Like the Bugle is a good skyscraper, and then Sanctum Sanctorum is quite good for I guess if you give a bit of a New York feel.
I've come close to buying the Sanctum because the deals on that is just
the nice thing with the Sanctum is that. Yeah, that's the thing. The deals on it. The nice thing about it is because it's gone out to so many retailers, they obviously can be competitive with things. Whereas something like the Bugle, it's only in Smiths. So if they're not doing one of their little sales on it, Lego's generally never got it on sale. So you're paying full price. Whereas the Sanctum, you can sometimes pick it up for £135, and given you got all your figures and it's a nice little modular and all the rest of it, it's kind of good value at that point.
Just seen Titanium J's post about the Ahsoka ship. Was it the shuttle or the? Right, okay, it's the shuttle. I thought it was the ghost. He's talking about no detail on the underside of the wings.
Who's a review? Who's done that?
I've seen. I think there's a couple of reviews coming out where people are finding the sets early in shops in America. But yeah, I don't know who's done that.
Kind of regrets pre-ordering it.
It does look quite cool. The figs, though. The figs are awesome on that.
Yeah.
I do Bricklink a lot of Star Wars minifigures because I like exclusive head molds. You know, no interest in. You know, it could be part of like the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. And but if the minifigure is great, then I'll go and pick it up. I mean, I bought this a couple of weeks ago, Maz Katana, exclusive character, obscure. Just love the head detail and the torso, and it was only like £5 brand new on Bricklink. I thought, yeah, I love that.
I think what I like with Star Wars figs as well is that you can kind of mishmash them, right? Because there's so many different aliens and all that in the films that you can get heads from different themes and whack them on like a body that looks vaguely Star Warsy, and it will fit in with a scene.
Because I know like some Star Wars fans, they sometimes mention that they don't get enough minifigures. So like they can have like a £60-70 set and there's only like 3 figs in there. But do you think that's probably because their figures are just cost more to make than, let's say, my Harry Potter? You know, our set could have like 8 minifigures in a £80 set. But if they have an £80 set, they might have 3 figs. But do you reckon it's just because of the head molds that just makes it more expensive to make?
Yeah, maybe. I imagine there's license fees as well. Place of fair.
License fees,
yeah, I don't know.
Okay, just
but I
sorry
don't
to
think
interrupt,
that
guys, but
the
we do have somebody in the carry room. It is named after them, so yeah, they're along early tonight, which is a little bit of a surprise. So either some chef has met his untimely demise, or somebody's been on holidays or something. But anyhow, let's find out. Welcome to Brick-a-Pix, Carrie. How are you going?
Hello.
Hi, Carrie. Good to see you.
Here at half. First off, hi, One Brick Stud. Nice to see you.
Hey, hey, yeah, you're right.
I was here at past, apart from I was watching Ghostbusters.
That's a good reason, though.
Yeah, and it was like, oh my god, I'm supposed to be streaming. So yes, I've actually had a day off today, which is very random. So yeah, a random Thursday off. Didn't actually realise it was Thursday until I got the messages saying you're streaming tomorrow. I'm like, oh, I'm off on a Thursday. Weird. Yeah. Which means
how was your holiday?
On the Friday. Oh, it was very wet.
Oh yeah, you went at the right time for it, didn't you?
Oh god, seriously, it was ridiculous.
You were camping, weren't you?
Well, I was caravanning, but pretty much camping, yeah. I had to get a friend to tow my caravan off of the rally field because it was just ridiculous. He's got a Land Rover, so there was no way my car nearly didn't make it off. So
that's where someone with a tractor comes in handy, or a Land Rover.
Yeah, well, he just towed me off with his Land Rover and it was absolutely fine. But Sunday was I left the night before because it was my mother's birthday, so I was like doing a birthday party on the Sunday. So I think I got home at like 1 a.m. Sunday morning. It was ridiculous. Got to bed at like 3, and then everybody was leaving on the Sunday and the Monday, and they were having to get Land Rovers to tow the caravans off. Anybody that had a normal car wasn't happening. So yeah, funny games. But yeah, so how's your weekend been?
Because were you doing some geocaching as well?
Yes, so it was a geocaching mega event, which was basically a mega's got to be at least 500 people. So it was like a week-long camping, caravanning event where it starts with one mega called Pirate Mania, where we all dress as pirates, and that's the fall. The starts on a Thursday. The event was on the Saturday, and then we all travel across to the actual UK mega, which moves around. Every year, a different part of the country gets it, and this year it was Milton Keynes. Next year it's Sussex. 2018 it was Yorkshire, and I was part of the committee that did that. So yeah, and it's a lot of pennies to put it on. But it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
What do you actually do in it?
You mentioned that you're part of the committee. Are you sort of regularly involved in the organisation, or?
So with the Pirate Mania, I'm a volunteer for that. So basically, I'm just called a powder monkey, and I run the shop on the day, or I clean toilets. You know, it's like a working week. So it's just we go out geocaching, put out a series of caches. It's really, really hard to explain when you don't know what geocaching is. But it's there's raffles, there's things for the kids to do. We normally have a big tug of war thing, which is girls v boys or pirates v whatever, and kids v adults. That got cancelled this year because of the rain. Because somebody inevitably always falls over. Some child got the collarbone broken one year, so we didn't want that to happen. Yeah. Yes. An adult landed on them. That's why it's now kids v kids as opposed to adults v kids. Yeah.
Is it loads of kids versus? It's like 20 kids versus 5 adults, or is it 10 kids versus 10 adults?
It's just a time to blow off steam. Basically, we all just dress up like pirates, and it's a big. So it can be a big family event. I don't go as a family. I just go on my own with my friends and stuff. I mean, I'd say to Google geocaching, and it's basically treasure hunting in the wild.
Yeah, it seems quite cool. They've got a few around where I am. I know where a few of them are. Because they leave clues right online, and then you can you can find it and you leave like a little calling card or something, don't you?
So basically, you find it, inside it there'll be a logbook, and you sign to say that you found it, and you put it back. If there's, I mean, there can be anything from this big to this big. If you find the bigger ones, there's generally swaps in there, so they're good ones for you to take your kids to, where people will take little toys or things, and they'll take one and put one back in, so you swaps. Then there's tiny little ones which are very, very hard to find. The actual community puts them out themselves. There's reviewers that basically review them online, so they get published within the country. It's a massive online game. It's really, really good. I've been all over the world doing it. I mean, I went to Iceland and navigated via earth caches, which is an earth cache is basically it's not a physical cache, but it's like a geological thing. So you've got to go and answer some questions about geological things. So I don't like doing them because I don't like answering the questions. But I navigated through points because people that have set them generally find interesting places that are not off on the tourist traps.
That's
so
cool.
It's some absolutely amazing places. I didn't do
that's
them.
really
I just
cool.
navigated there.
Yeah.
And
That's a good way to get to know somewhere then, is it? Maybe I'll have a look into that next time I go away somewhere.
Well, that's it. I found places around where I live that I didn't even know existed.
I was just thinking I could do it around here.
Yeah, the way that I got into it was because I collect coins. Somebody posted a really weird coin into one of the coin sites I haven't got them here actually. So somebody posted a really weird coin into the coin site on Facebook and said, "What's this?" It says Geocoin on it. What is it? It's not a coin. It had like a picture on it. And I said, "Well, it's got a website. Google it." So I googled it and was like, "Oh, that sounds interesting." I downloaded the app the next day, and up popped a Harry Potter series around near where I lived.
There you go.
And literally,
perfect timing.
I couldn't believe it. And the first geocache that I found was a big tub of Tupperware, and I collected coins. And this is so rare because basically people they've got like little codes on them, and you can travel coins. So you can put it into a coin, you can put it into a cache. Somebody else will come along and pick it up and take it somewhere else and put it into a different cache, and then you can follow it online to see where it's been. So they go around the world.
Okay.
These coins, though, they get stolen. So people they'll put out a proxy tag instead of the coin. But my first geocache that I found, I opened it and I found a coin in there. It had been placed into the wrong cache by another new cacher. And when I learned a bit more about it, I was like, oh. I left it there where it was, but I went out and I got it again and I moved it to the correct cache, and then went out and did that series. About a month later, there was an event, which is another sort of geocache. It's basically an event where you go and you sit in a pub and talk to people that geocache. And it was in Sheffield, which is 20 miles away from where I live. And I turned up at this pub, made Mark come with me, my hubby. Bought him a laptop basically, said please come with me, and I stood at the bar and I could see all these people, and obviously I knew that they were geocaches because they had like little notebooks and they had GPSs and things, and they were talking in a group, And I'm like, I didn't know how to actually go and speak to them. And the person that had left this coin, when you look online, you can see their name. And she was called Hedgehog Mum. And I've been like, looking at, you can leave pictures, and she'd left some pictures, and I've kind of like seen half of her face.
Right.
And there were two people that looked like who this lady might be, who I'd basically been following around Doncaster because she'd been finding the caches. I think she must have started 2 months before me. And I was stood at the bar, and I'm like, oh God, I daren't go and speak to them. And Mark basically went, if you don't go, we're leaving, because we've been here 20 minutes now. And we're stood in the pub in Sheffield, and I'm bored. So I went across, and I went, excuse me. And this lady looked up and went, are you Hedgehog Mum? She's like, you have nicknames. I was Coin Keza. She's like, are you Hedgehog Mum? And the lady went, no, I'm not Hedgehog Mum, but that lady is. There, she's called Annette. And Annette is now, this was 2015. Annette's one of my best friends.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
and
That's
that group
amazing.
of people, I still go out cashing with them. And I still saw a group of them last week. So, and it was the best introduction. They went, oh, come on, sit with us. We'll talk about, we'll tell you all about it. And I sat between these, like, a couple of ladies, one which is very odd. And I think on my lives, I think some of them have actually been on my lives. And they're like, I've met the bestest friends through that, like you do through Lego, And yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
Okay.
So
awesome.
I would advertise it to anybody if you like going out walking. Now just go out walking with a purpose and find a geocache. It's the
Yeah,
best
maybe I'll
introduction
do
that
that.
I've had.
That's.
Yeah.
So I wish I'd thought about that sooner, because around here it's really boring, and I want to go for a walk, but there's just by the time you get to something interesting.
Especially if you've got a dog.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I just don't care, but when you're first starting, it's like, staring at
I don't know.
me.
There's lots of interesting characters around where I live, so I'd probably be all right.
But I'm actually going to Billund with those Lego boys that I'm going with. That's actually a group of geocachers that I got into Lego. Guys
Nice.
that I'm going to Billund with, yeah. Initially, we were geocachers, yeah. So we're going out there. We've planned a day in. It's where Obby's Cross. It's Kerry stalking again. Cheers, KO. Hi. But yeah, we've planned a day in the Lego house, a day in Legoland, and a day out geocaching. You've got to watch out for muggles, yeah. So basically a non-geocacher is called a muggle as well.
Actually.
Yeah. But no, I would recommend it for anybody. I mean, it's very quirky. You meet some very, very strange characters, but you also meet some really, really nice people. And yeah, I've set events. So I went to Florida, and I set an event. You can set your own events as well, so that people can come and say hi to you. You've got to be sociable. That's the only thing. Now I'm quite an introvert, believe it or not. I actually am, but I'm okay in social situations. I've just got to recharge my batteries. But I set an event in America, in Cape Canaveral, and I stood there on my own for like 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden 4 people turned up, and it was after a hurricane, so I was very surprised that they actually turned up, but because I'd set it, I had to go and do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
In America?
Yeah.
Just
so you can set an event wherever you want. So whenever, I don't generally do it when I'm on holiday with Mark, but basically you can set an event wherever you'd like, as long as you can kind of figure out a place where you can do it. I mean, it was easy for me because basically it was where there was a webcam. It was a geocaching webcam, so I knew that the area there. What I didn't realise, it was Florida, it was in the burning sun. I was stood out for an hour with no sun cream.
Yeah.
And I've just reminded myself we're going to Billund in less than a month, and I want to set an event in Billund, so I'll have to speak to the guys. Yeah. But you meet like other like-minded people as well. I'll always look for events to see if I can attend one whilst I'm away. I've done it once when I've gone on a holiday with Mark, but because he's not into it, it's a bit weird.
Yeah, I've got that with my wife and Lego. Like, I don't want to cross the streams, as it were.
Yeah, exactly. Just watch Ghostbusters.
So yeah, good reference.
Has she ever built with you, Ollie?
Yeah, to be fair, she does. She is into it a bit, and we built a Fiat 500. We built that, and she's built the odd set herself. I'm about to take one of them apart actually, but the wildflower bouquet In fact, both at BK's.
This is
And
my
a few
first
other
ever
little
4+
ones.
set. I bought it on holiday. Yeah, so I'm going to build that now.
Yeah, my partner likes the botanical range, so we'll sit and build them. Yeah, she really likes them.
Yeah,
I can't get my
And that's
to build
nice
anything.
as well. Yeah, you can build together.
yeah. That's it. I think as well with the Fiat, it worked quite well because it's a slightly larger set, and so we could build. I think she built one door and I built the other door and stuff like that. And she built the Vespa as well, which she really liked.
Yeah, I keep looking at that myself. It was on offer in Argos once, so I didn't bother. I didn't move for it.
Yeah, it's a cool build. Yeah, good display piece.
That Yamaha is as well for Technic.
Is it? What, the motorbike?
Yeah,
Not the guitar.
yeah.
It's not a
Yeah, that
Yamaha
one.
guitar anyway, is it? It's a Fender guitar, right? Not a
Yeah.
set.
I was hoping Bonnie was going to be here. I wanted to show her that I finally got a Wally.
I had to go to Barcelona to get one of them. They had loads of them there, but yeah.
No, I got I finally got an email saying that they were in stock online, and I got the the other one of these to come.
Oh yeah. What is the next one?
Space. I think it's Space. The one,
Oh
one
yeah,
that's
yeah.
There
And
now
then the
is
last
Space,
one,
so, yeah, and I can't remember what the last one is.
Cowboys, maybe.
Maybe. Oh God, there's 5 books. This is ridiculous. It's a tiny little set.
Did you see that? I was watching somebody open the new boxes, for the minifigs. Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
And it,
Yeah. Action Flash?
yeah, that was it. It just amazes me that you got all that box and yet just loose. Obviously, no plastic or anything inside. They're just loose, but the box just seems massive for what they are.
But that's what we wanted, right? Because we were making fun of it. Like they want to reduce plastic. In the end, they put the plastic back in a paper box.
Yeah, but there's no plastic at all in them. No plastic.
They could make the box smaller.
I was to say, I found it quite interesting. Some of the videos and some of the you see on Instagram ways to try and find out which minifigure is inside that box. They're doing like the weight of the minifigures and the accessories they come with.
I read about that. They're on about weighing them. Yeah.
I was watching a video yesterday. I won't name the video, but because I know who it is, and they're basically telling us about different methods and ways to find out what's inside the box. And they said method 1, open the box.
Yeah, I saw this.
That's a good start. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they followed it up with saying, if it's not the one you like, glue it back together and take it back to the shop. And it's like, so method 1 to be dishonest because I think they were saying that they did it with the plastic bags as well. They'd open them up and glue them back together and take them back. I think that's what I heard.
It's £3 at the end of the day. God,
yeah.
I'm just going to approach it like I do with all the minifigure series. I mean, it's 12 in this set, so I'll probably just get 3 or 4 boxes. I don't really tend to get the big, massive box. I like to collect it gradually. So I might just get 2, 3, maybe 4 of the boxes. Hopefully there's no duplicates. And then I might just then go on Britlink or look at a local, sort of marketplace, like people live locally. So then just go and pick it up there. I just think there's ways around it.
Yeah.
Well, just do what like me and Omega Man did. Just get like a full box and
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's like.
Oh yeah, there's that option. Yeah.
But that's only if you want all of them, really. I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I do. I'm getting the full set for this.
I just did that with the Disney CMF.
Did you?
Yeah, that's what I do with Disney. Yeah, but I've still got. I think I'm going to sell my Marvel ones because I didn't actually manage to get the whole. I think I'm missing one, and they're just sat here doing nothing. So I'm going to sell them all. I think.
Yeah, I got lucky with the Series 1 of Marvel. Found some eBay seller selling them for like 20p more than they were originally, and just bought most of them off of this one guy. I knew exactly what I was getting, and it was absolutely brilliant.
Of course, even like the Muppets, Looney Tunes, both the Harry Potter CMF series and other minifigures. I've only had one duplicate, which isn't a bad record, but I hate getting a duplicate. I remember how I felt. I was like, oh dear, I hate it.
I found it quite handy now though. If you if you make custom figs, or not custom, but if you swap the arms out and stuff, it's quite good. I've got a duplicate Kermit, and I took the arms off of him, arms and hands, and used them on something else in the build. So you can do stuff with them, but yeah, duplicates aren't
I've got a
ideal.
duplicate Porky Pig because I'm going to rip his legs off and use him as Harry Potter's legs in my mock.
What's everyone's favourite fig from the Series 2 Marvel?
I've not even looked at them, so I can't comment.
Beast is mine. Love the
Yeah,
colour.
Beast is good. I think Moon Knight I do like as well.
I was going to say Moon Knight, yeah.
Wolverine's
very
always a
good,
good winner.
actually.
Yeah,
They're
they
all
are
very
all
good.
really good, to be fair.
They've done a good job of them, I think.
I'm going to have a quick look at them now, see if I can...
What tends to be the most popular one? What's the most popular one out of the list? There's one that keeps coming up.
I'm just going to try and find them on
I
the
feel
site.
behind me because I didn't even know they'd come out. This is what happens when you have no internet. Well, when you're really looking at the internet, I feel a bit lost.
I haven't seen them anywhere. Is it still not the 1st of September? I think somebody's got a box early, haven't they?
Yeah, I think some shops have been selling them. I did see someone on Reddit saying they bought some and didn't realise that they hadn't actually been released yet.
So has anybody done a 4+ set where they have like pictures of little hands with the Lego?
Yeah. one piece at a time, isn't it?
Yeah.
My wife and I, we got all the Mickey and Friends 4+ sets.
Yeah, I've just got this is the one that I've got, the train.
Oh yeah, it's cool one that is. Yeah, we got
the Disney minifigure battle pack, as they call it.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's on sale at the moment. That's a good price.
Yeah.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Don't tell me it's on sale and I bought it last week for full price.
You can get it for Amazon now for £5. Are you joking? No, it's about like 25, something like that. I think that's it, 25, 26. Something.
I was intending.
Nicole would have told us that, wouldn't she?
Yeah. I was intending on going in and buying a pick-a-brick cup, which I did, and then I was like, "What else can I get?"
I have to admit that I bought the train when I bought my CMFs, but I pre-ordered both. I got both at a really good deal, but pre-ordered, and I bought them and I paid for them, I think, a month or two before they were released.
I went to a Lego shop this week and didn't buy anything for the first time.
Wow.
I went to the Lego store and was determined to buy the botanical garden.
Oh yeah.
Finally.
Oh, the Tranquil Garden, yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't have any.
Oh really?
It's a popular. It seems to be popular, that set.
Yeah.
Oh, the new one. I thought you were talking about the Friends set.
Yeah, it's the
Well, they're
Friends
both
set.
new. Right, yeah.
Oh,
No, that's
sorry, I was
popular
wrong.
as well.
Sorry, yeah.
But the Tranquil Garden is kind of a botanical garden, right? It's part of the botanical
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
No, I thought of the Friends set.
But yeah, that seems to be a popular one, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people say they'll go and get it, and it's just not there.
Yeah.
When you get it, when you do manage to find one, Nicole, make sure you check the dome pieces because mine was scratched. To ring Lego, send me some new ones out.
I hope so that when I finally buy it, that they listen to your feedback, and that mine will then be wrapped into additional paper.
You can, but can you?
Trev was an early adopter, so he's paving the way for
Right.
I just lost sound. I don't know if you can still hear me speaking, but everything just disappeared. It was weird.
You can hear you. I was tempted to
me
pretend.
No, because I can hear you now, so it doesn't work.
yeah, exactly.
Conspiracy theories.
Fell at the first hurdle.
I must have pulled out the earphone jack or something. I don't know. Oh no, because that would have then made it so that I could hear it overset. I have no idea what happened. Also, I've dropped a gold wheel on the floor, and I do not have a replacement for that, so that's very annoying.
That's not yours anymore, is it?
It's not mine anymore, but I can't find it anyway, so it's lost forever in all the other pieces. Never mind, I'll have a 3-wheel train.
How's your Tri-Wizard mock coming along, Kerry?
I've not even touched it since I first did it. Yeah. What's Simon sending me? Let's finish something. Ooh. What is that, Simon? Is that Kirk Olsen's house or whatever he's called? That looks pretty cool. He's just posted a mock into.
If I'm pulling the face, sorry, I've got a tiny sticker to put on.
Everybody
concentration.
He's putting a sticker on.
I was just going to say, Kerry and One Brixton, I bet you can't sleep now until Green Dots gets released, can you?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I mean, wife probably. Yeah, it's like pretty much I'm having an affair, according to my wife. You know, Green Dot's on my mind all the time. Well, not so much. The reality is that we a bit more relaxed. But I just, when it got leaked, I fell asleep 10 minutes before.
Me
it
too.
got leaked. I woke up at 2 o'clock. I mean, I think I woke up about 15 minutes later, just nodded off. I was expecting. I've been looking on Instagram and other social media platforms to see who's going to show it, because I had a feeling it was going to be leaked, and it was. And yeah, about 12:30, I think I saw it, and it took about 3 hours to get back to sleep. Just buzzing. But it's
I think you did a post, because yours was the first post that I saw.
Oh yeah.
When you did that box, the bird box.
Oh yeah. But it's just it has been hyped up a lot over the past couple of years. I think Diagon Alley, the set, is out because obviously that's a big part of Diagon Alley that wasn't there, part of that set, and it was always going to happen. And obviously a number of YouTubers have been over the past couple of years demanding it and so on. But yeah, it's finally been officially revealed and buzzing for it. I can't find a fault with it. It's a sticker I can. But yeah. Well, I'm optimistic because I've been looking at pictures. I'm kind of hoping that the pictures were just badly rendered, but I don't think they are. But there seems to be a reasonable gap between the two stickers, and I think if you're able to
posted the video of the lady building it, that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's left a massive gap. She's left a massive gap, and it seems like it's on one piece, and it's like, please, somebody, just do it.
a sticker application on that video. So somebody, I'm not really aware of them, but they've got a Green Dots, and they did a speed build of it the other day, and it took them 12.5 hours to build. But the sticker application was it's shocking. It's shocking. She's just like bang, bang, bang straight away, and it's just all over the place.
I'm assuming.
Wouldn't you thought you'd take your time with it?
Oh, you got to, yeah. Even if you take your time with a set, like a Hogwarts Express, the Ultimate Collector series, I built that hopefully to build it throughout May, but it didn't. I built it 9 days later. I took my time, but when you build it and you're enjoying it, you build longer, and then and if you build longer because you're enjoying it, in no time at all you're finished. Even 5,000 piece set or 6,000 piece set, if you're enjoying it and you just can't stop, it doesn't take you that long.
That was me with Diagon Alley. I think I built it in.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just absolutely buzzing. Minifigures great.
That's why I'm currently building the Hocus Pocus cottage, and I'm doing it as a stop motion, and I've only done one wall. Because it takes me forever, but
it's going to make you really appreciate it, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It makes you appreciate that set because you're moving every block, you're filming, you're doing it frame by frame, and because it's going to take me, a couple of months, you really know everything about the set, and you just appreciate the build. Whereas if I wasn't, I could just rattle straight through it, So that's why I enjoy doing that.
I would want to build it a little bit quicker than that.
I did just like a couple of months, man.
No, I want to see it.
It's worth it though when you see it all. When you see it all, as a film, it is good.
So getting back to the Gringotts, sorry, I'm very excited as we have to discuss the Gringotts.
You never can tell.
Yeah, Rosie was on Rosie's when he initially watched it, and when we saw the video from Lego, it didn't look like one of the cells was very big, but when she's now built it, you can see that there's a thing where you put loads and loads of stop it, Matthew, stop it. It's cruel and mean. But you can see that basically she was tucking loads of like cups into something, and it was a bigger bit at the bottom. So that was the main. That was.
Or do they have loads of cups? They've actually got loads of gold cups.
Yeah. So in that, I don't know if you've seen the build. It's on my Discord.
Yeah, I've seen that.
One Brick Stud. What's your actual name?
Chris.
Chris, I didn't know your name.
Chris. Yeah.
They call you OBS. But yeah,
it's not really One Brick Stud. No, it's not my birth certificate. No.
Yeah, so Chris posted it in, and you can see her building it. When it gets to that, and I'm thinking, don't watch this because it's going to spoil it. But I'm like, I couldn't help it. And the bottom cell is Bellatrix's cell, and it's actually deeper, and you can see like things falling out. It's so exciting. I've just got to decide now whether or not I'm going to buy it on the first day because I'm going to be in London now for the launch.
If I was in your position, I'd wait. So I think saving that little bit of money, it makes the whole purchasing process.
And also as well. Hello, 1 minute. Hi. Just about to talk money on Lego, and the hubby walked in, so I'll be in trouble. He brought this movie though. But also as well, I was just thinking, it's not just the Gringotts that's coming out, so I can buy something else in London.
Wrestling grounds.
Yeah, there's the Hogwarts.
I think that's been forgotten a little bit. There is that coming out as well.
What's that coming up?
That's okay to carry around all day.
The
Hogwarts Castle and Grounds, the micro scale one. I like that most of it.
I think I will hold off on the. I think I will hold off on Gringotts until the 10th because it's not going to sell out. I'm sure of it.
No, I don't think so.
That's the 10th, not even till AFOL day.
Is it 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 16th. It's 10 days after it gets launched.
Right,
yeah. So, because this is what I did with the train, and I got £200 off the train. Just with points and with. Excuse me. So I had £120 of points, and I got £60 off or something with AFOL Day.
Do they do the discount first? Do they do the AFOL discount first, and then you can take the points off, or do they take the points?
Oh, I don't know actually. I'm not sure. No, because your points are just money, so they'll do your AFOL discount and then you pay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, got a deal because that's an overpriced set. I mean, I got it a couple of months ago, but I waited because I knew it was going to be a Smith's exclusive, and I managed to get £65-70 off, and that was about right because it was expensive for what it is. It's a great set. I love it. Just as much as Diagon Alley. But
it cost me £180 in the end, I think. So
there you go. Just going to put the like the Steam Maker thing. Have you seen about them? You can get like something that makes Steam, and you can mod it, put it in the front. There's I'll see if I can find people selling it. They were selling one at this display.
I've seen it motorized. I haven't seen the Steam around it.
Yeah, I've not seen the Steam, but there's people talking. There's someone selling. I was displayed at an event, and there's someone selling the thing, and another guy had the Hogwarts Express. He's trying to figure out how to put it in.
I'll tell that to the guy from My Love then, because he's motorized it and he's put it on like, is it 9-gauge rail? I can't remember.
Is it 9 volt?
He has it running at I'm not sure, but he has it running at at the shows. They're
Cool.
sit next to each other because it's all Harry Potter. I was supposed to be at a show this Saturday, but my mum's put a dampener on that. I've got to take her to hospital now to have a procedure and then sit around all day and wait for her. So I am bitter. I was supposed to be going to the Hull Brick Show and showing my stuff, but to be fair, I'm not actually ready, so it's probably for the best.
Hope she gets on okay,
Can't
Karen.
you take a Lego set and build it?
I might do, yeah. Oh, she'll be fine. It's a routine procedure. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
She doesn't actually need me to be there either, which is very annoying.
No, I do like that Hogwarts Castle and Grounds set myself, I must admit.
I actually prefer it to the other microscale Hogwarts, the one that came out 2018. It's just a bit more well-rounded. It's just more complete because you got the grounds, which wasn't really part of the big massive one, and there's got the astronomy tower missing from that one as well. And whenever I look at it, I it's the first thing I just happen to notice. There's no astronomy tower. But
I don't think I'm ever
insane.
going to get around to building that.
I think the clock tower's missing in this one as well. I think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but from what I've heard, clock tower's missing.
Yeah, but without the big Hogwarts castle, how will you ever get the minifigs of the founders?
Oh, no.
I've got it. It's been sat under there for about 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, great figs. But the minifigure in the Hogwarts Castle and Grounds is the architect of Hogwarts, which is another obscure character. Not not the first time we've had that character. It came in an advent calendar a few years ago, but it had no printing detail on it. It was just plain gold.
Which one was that, sorry?
The architect of Hogwarts, so the minifigure that's
The
coming out in
architect,
it came on some sort of like platform
Yeah,
or
it did.
plinth or something. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got him a couple of times actually. I've got him in my mock actually. Yeah, in the next to the kitchens.
And Brick Clicker's got another video out.
Was it?
2024 rumours, apparently.
Surprised not 2025.
Haven't got this year out of the way yet.
I know. It's dangerous. It's dangerous grounds to keep looking ahead. You know, you gotta look at now. You know, enjoy what we've got now.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're racing ahead in your own mind, and you're not enjoying now.
Yeah.
You know, you're thinking, oh,
Absolutely.
right, okay.
Yeah.
And you're just worrying about however you're going to pay for everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely have to sell some stuff. Oh, this little sail ship's so cool.
I'm going to go through my backlog very soon and look to try and sell stuff. I think I'm going to have to be quite brutal.
Well, I am definitely going to try and sell this Stranger Things set. I was going to wait until the new one comes out, but I need pennies for a holiday.
Is it a big backlog? Is it a big backlog?
Mine's not massive. I've cut it down a bit recently. I did get rid of a few sets.
Mine's massive.
Yeah.
Piles of Lego that's not built. I mean, yeah. A lot of it's stuff that I can't get rid of though because it's like idea sets that I collect, so I'm not going to get rid of those.
I guess I've created kind of a backlog for myself because I've taken apart nearly every single set that I have. So, yeah.
But is
Inadvertently.
that really a backlog?
No, I don't think it is it? That's not, yeah.
My backlog.
No, because you built it to take it apart again.
Yeah, my backlog I've not even opened. The sets. I must have thousands of sets in there that I've not even opened.
Do you ever get like sort of regret? You know, sort of like when you buy a set, you haven't built it for 6 months, and then you think, oh, I'll build it today, and then when you build it 6 months later, it's on offer.
Oh yeah, that happens frequently, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I've got sets since before the price increase, so it's actually better for me actually thinking about that.
Yeah, I've had a few like that. But yeah, there's that kicker when you get something, you don't build it, and then like a month later, it's on sale.
But then there's also, I'm at the point now, especially with the Stranger Things, I'd not built it, it had retired, and I was like, do I open it out of the box?
Yeah.
Knowing that I was going to sell it, and I was like, oh, but I want to build it. I really want to build it.
It's
and
great.
I'm
My
like,
sister's
well, I
got
can sell it now. Yeah. And I was like, no,
It's
actually,
so
I'm going to open it. And I'm thinking, I'm still going to make more money off of it than what I
Yeah,
paid for
you'll
it.
at least,
Just not as
you make
much.
profit, right?
But I got the enjoyment of building it, and it was a lovely set to build. Annoying, but very lovely.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Stranger Things, but I'm just surprised they didn't make more sets. Like, I know there's a mall or something in Stranger Things. You know, they
I don't
made
know.
that.
There's only certain stuff they can do because it's quite scary. It's like a horror movie basically. So they're not, it's not for kids really. So they've built the house. I don't know what else they could build.
I think that was the thing. The first season of it was kind of mild, and then obviously the second season, which a year or two later, ramped up. And I think by that stage they're like, no, we're not doing any more of these.
And the first season being mild, I was still scared of that. I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to stuff like that. So many minifigures in this. Is Woody not supposed to have longer legs? I thought Woody had longer legs. It's just standard size. Very cute though.
Well, I can't believe where we are in this time of the year, Advent calendar talk and
crazy.
Christmas. I mean, I love Christmas. Don't get me wrong. I do like Christmas. It is my favorite time of the year. But it's just, says my wife earlier how quick this year's gone.
We're not even out of summer yet, though.
Yeah, we're still still halfway through August almost.
I don't start Christmas until December. Right, just lost the guitar now as well. The Mega Man's not here, is he? Otherwise I am going to have no Lego.
I haven't seen him. Doesn't count if it's on replay, I'm guessing, either.
King Oldendorf will bob me in anyway. He's a little snitch.
What do we think of the Advent calendars this year?
I've not really looked at it. I don't want to be... I mean, I'll look at it closer to the time, but I've not really looked. I mean, I don't think the... So obviously I've only looked at the Harry Potter one. I don't think the... There's not really any...
That keeps kicking Kerry out. Oh, you're muted, Kerry? Or we can't hear you? I'm guessing she said she's going out and coming back in. I haven't checked out the Advent calendars yet. I'm not too fussed on them myself, though. To be honest.
I'll probably get the Star Wars one.
Yeah, the Star Wars one looks really good.
Yeah, the Star Wars one, to be fair, is always a good one.
It's just a shame they've gone from. So I think last year they had 3 exclusive figs, now they got 2. But you've got that other set coming out, haven't you? The Millennium Falcon diorama, and I think it will complement the calendar. Yeah. But the Ewok minifigure in that doesn't cool.
The Ewok one is really, really good. I bought the was it in the Justifier that I had Omega in it? I could imagine that for everyone who didn't want to buy the big, rather expensive set, to get an Omega in a rather inexpensive way.
Yeah.
Did Omega come out? Is it coming out this year in the Advent calendar? Or was it last year? Omega in this year, right?
This year.
Yeah, I wanted the Cad Bane from the Justifier. Really, that was a really cool fig.
Me too.
Yeah, it's a good figure. It's a great figure. Yeah.
Matt, are you sure in my sound?
Got a question from Brick Babe TV.
do you think the new modular is going to be?
I saw someone speculating, and I don't agree necessarily, but they're saying about making smaller modulars, say 16 by 32 base plate, to something about trying to save people money, but I can't imagine. Can't imagine that's going to be
people.
Yeah, that would cause uproar, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say they're expensive, are they?
I mean, no, this is it. They're bigger sets, but they're not horrendously priced. They're not £500 or anything.
They're not Star Wars priced.
I don't collect the modulars. I've been close a couple of times. I think in recent years, I think the Beauty Hotel is the one that I like the most.
Yeah.
And the police station. I mean, I almost pulled the trigger on the which one was it? It was Assembly Square. Only because it was a ridiculous offer at Selfridges, but I wasn't lucky enough to get it, because I think the offer was like £80. And
Really?
it was £80, yeah. And but when I went on there, it was out of stock.
Yeah, I can imagine. Imagine that would have gone in minutes.
Yeah. So.
The police station is really good, though. Apparently, it's going to retire.
I think the work experience kids screwed up the pricing.
Yeah.
But what would you hope for in a modular building?
I thought this was going to be a hospital or something. Did I hear a rumour about it being a hospital or something like that? I could be wrong.
People want a hospital, I think.
Yeah.
Could be cool, though.
I thought they might have done that during, the COVID period, as a testimony to say well done to all the those in the medical service.
Yeah,
I thought they might have done that.
Is it also a bit close to home?
Yeah.
The problem is that no one has foreseen COVID, and doesn't it take Lego 2 years to produce a set?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a fair point.
So now would be the time for a hospital.
Because I guess it's all kind of city-based, right? It's not like, I don't know, a village post office or something.
Yeah, some people have been wanting a post office or predicting it. I've never thought a post office was going to be an option.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be that interesting in like a city-based post office. I don't know. Say again, Gary.
That's more Winter Village, a post office. We would like a new post office for Winter Village because the old one's too expensive.
Okay.
I think you'd be looking nowadays to find a post office.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Mine is my spa.
Yeah, same actually. Yeah, mine just tucked away in the back of a spa.
That was back through.
Because they normally, or they did it a few years, didn't they, where they kind of put a clue as to what the next modular would be, but I don't think they put one in the Jazz Club, from what I've seen.
Yeah, then there was the rumours that we're going to have that pizza van, and then it turned out it's the removal. So rumours sometimes are not always right, are they?
No. Well, this is rumours built into the Lego set, though. So they basically, as an Easter egg, they gave away the Jazz Club. And I think there's something about the boutique hotel in the previous modular as well, maybe? I might be wrong.
Yeah, some rumours don't come true. I mean, this year it was rumoured. I think even Promo Bricks even said it was meant to get a big night bus this year.
Yeah.
Wasn't that on?
That's on that survey thing.
That thing where it was a survey thing where they said, "What about this, this, and this?" Because I think Chewbacca was on the survey.
Yeah, and Jabba's sail barge, right?
Yeah, and a big Mickey Donald Duck as well.
Most of them are coming out next year, though, right? They've had more.
I could be wrong, but I don't think the night was part of that leak. Because when Promo Bricks first gave information about green grass. I think it was part of that video. I think what was part of that leak in January with Surveyor or something.
Yeah.
I think the Burrow set was on that list.
That's
that and the sorting hat. And the sorting hat. Sorting hat I'm not particularly looking forward to. But
the Burrows,
I know.
Yeah, KO makes a good point. The modular doesn't seem to get leaked. They managed to keep that under wraps.
Yeah.
But I just want a drum strang ship as well.
How do they get leaked? I mean, I'm with Greg. I think Lego do it. I think Lego allow it to happen.
Yeah, that's my conspiracy theory as well.
Is this the first
Yeah,
time?
they do it on purpose, don't they? Create the hype.
Yeah.
Half of it, I think, is Lego creating all the hype themselves.
Or they at least don't seem to tell people off for doing it. Because it seems like you get, I don't know, you see pictures where it's like people taking it. It was quite specific of like internal documents. So there's a pretty small pool of who it could be, surely.
Yeah. We don't know if anybody that's been sacked.
No.
It would be great if we would be able to get a new Ewok village.
That would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
I was very tempted to get it and then remembered that it's going to be full of brittle brown and yeah, it'd probably break.
Oh, it's not actually.
Oh, is it not?
No. So it was built in. It came out in 2014.
Oh, I thought it was like 2016 or 2018. That brittle
When did I get it?
brown changed.
Oh, I can't remember, but I know that. Well, I didn't have any problems taking it apart. Well, any problems putting it together, and I didn't know about the brittle brown. When I took it apart to sell it, I was petrified. Nothing broke.
Okay.
None of it felt a bit odd. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, I might have just been lucky.
Maybe. High school modular would be cool.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Oh, now I've got High School Musical going through my head.
A massive one, because they don't seem to do ones like the City Hall or I can't think what else, but like the big modulars. Is the fire station? Is that a big one?
The fire station.
That is one, isn't it? Am I making that up, or am I getting
no,
it?
you're right. You are right. It is one. But there's a Ghostbusters fire station, and there was.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if I was getting mixed up with.
No, it's one of the older ones. The fire station. I think it's one that everybody forgets.
With you just saying that you'd watched Ghostbusters, have you got Ecto 1, Terry?
I do have Ecto 1. Yeah, I've got Ecto 2 as well. I've got the Ecto 1 ideas. I haven't got the big Ecto 1. I know I don't have Ecto 2.
Is Ecto 2 from the new films?
No. So that funny thing. My hubby was when we were watching Ghostbusters. He went, "Oh, have you seen the new one with the ladies?" And I'm like, "That's not new. That's about 20 years old now."
Oh, it is a bit, isn't it? Oh no, it's not that old, is it? I know it's got to be at least 10 years.
Well, so Ghostbusters was from 1984.
Yeah.
Think,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
okay.
think the other one was like the early 90s or early 2000s or late 90s. So yes, it is 20 years old.
Oh no way.
No, wait a minute. There's one in between that, isn't there? There was Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, there's Ghostbusters 2. I'm sure it must have been like late 2000 somewhere.
I'm gonna have to Google.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, it's got Brad Pitt in it, hasn't it? 1 minute.
Brad Pitt. No, it's
got
got
Brad Pitt in it.
Chris Hemsworth, hasn't it?
Chris
Has it got
Hemsworth,
Brad
yes, we
Pitt?
can't
Yeah.
put that on.
Yeah, because it's like it's the I've completely forgotten all of their names now. But that like the bridesmaids lot, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's have a look. Ghostbusters.
2016.
Ghostbusters 2. 2016. Oh, so it's not that old actually. It's just unforgettable.
Talking of films, I managed to survive through Barbie yesterday.
I want to see.
It was good. First 20 minutes, I thought, what am I watching here? I thought it was gonna be just 2 hours of just like cheapish humour, It's like a small plot across a 2-hour film. But no, when you give the film a chance, it's not too bad. It is funny and it has some good meanings involved.
I've heard it's good. Yeah, I'll watch it when it comes out on DVD.
I mean, if you love Barbie and things like that. But yeah, I took my wife yesterday. Yeah, I took my wife yesterday and she loved it. But yeah, it is a good film, and you can see them going on to making more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I had a lady in the restaurant going to her daughter, and I didn't realise it was going to be sad. I'm so sorry about that. Yes, I cried too to her daughter. I'm like, did you go to see Barbie? And I was like, what about? And then oh, sorry.
There's a sad moment. It does have a sad moment.
It does.
A few,
right, okay.
Yeah.
Not going to the cinema to watch that then. That's all ever.
I'm going to the cinema to see Oppenheimer in September.
Will it still be out?
We've got like a local cinema that's much smaller but much better, or quieter at least, and cheaper. And they put films on like a month after out in the cinema. So I saw Indiana Jones recently, the other week, and Mission Impossible last week. But yeah, it's about half the price, and it's got about 5 people in the screen.
Simon Pegg's still in Mission Impossible.
Yeah, he's still going.
He's great.
I'm never. Oh, excuse me. No, out. Sorry. Oi, get out. Oh, for God's sake. Out. Get out. Don't look at me like that. Mark, shout Ragnar. Can't talk to both of you now. Right, I'm gonna have to go. There's both cats in here.
Nightmare King.
It's gone to the bit where I can't reach.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's amazing. Which set are you building?
The shark ship.
Oh, that's amazing.
Got a dual molded
So much
sword.
going on with it, isn't there?
Yeah. Got the cloak. Got the eye. Such a cool minifig that is.
That head, that crown or whatever it is as well. Headpiece.
What is this? Is this the dream set?
Yeah, it's the Nightmare King from the. Well, I think you can get it in another set, but I've got it in the shark Nightmare Shark shit.
I think is it not a unicorn, the flying horse, Pegasus.
Yeah, you can get it in that one there. That's right. Yeah, but yeah, it's such a
Minifigure
cool
of the
with
year,
all the printed. Yeah, such a cool minifigure that is.
Yeah. There's currently an interesting discussion in regard to the minifigs that are included. A couple of them are in many sets. So on the one hand, for everyone who collects every set, it's a bit of a shame because you get multiple figures which are the same. On the other hand, it's really nice if you want a cheaper set and not all the sets, you have the option to get the figure as well.
You say that, but I've got 2 versions of Matteo, obviously in different sets. Now, one version he's wearing a backpack, but he hasn't got a utility belt, the same one that they use on the Batman minifigure, and he hasn't got a cloak. Whereas in another set, he came with a cloak, the utility belt. So there is subtle differences. So that's got a cloak and the utility belt. But that one has just got a little backpack and no utility belt and no cloak. So there are differences in the different sets.
Yeah.
So
Backpack's cool as well.
How many protagonists people are in these in the show? Would there have been a potential for more figures to be produced?
not as it currently stands. But obviously, if they tend to make more episodes and introduce more characters, then yes.
Yeah.
Do you see it being a long-running show from what you've seen so far?
I think if they keep up with it and it's got the interest there, then yeah, they could do another 2 series. I would have thought. Maybe next year, see how it goes, how it performs, or they may just do one more series and just leave it. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
But at the moment,
possible for us to say.
I'm enjoying them and enjoying the set, so I'm more than happy.
It's definitely going to have a second series. It's got legs for it. Yeah, second series. It's just I think it will. You know, the sets do well.
Yeah, I think that's it. Even with the sets, there seems to be a lot of hype. A lot of people loving them, and so even if the sets are doing well, I would have thought it'd be worth doing the show again. That's got to be a driver, hasn't it?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
It's probably the most important part of this set I'm building. Probably one of the reasons why people buy the banner sets.
Yeah.
Who's that? Is that Shay?
Cho Chang, yeah, probably the most interesting minifigure out of the 3. Well, in saying that, I mean, like this minifigure here with exclusive torso is quite important. This is, if I say Michael Corner, probably people think who's that, but he was in the films, in the books quite a bit. But
Michael Corner,
Michael.
This minifigure is probably the most sought after piece in the set. Well, Michael Corner in the books. He was in the films, but in the books, he's the guy who actually ends up marrying Cho Chang.
Okay, I can't remember.
Yeah,
I haven't read the books in so long.
So Cho Chang goes from Robert Pattinson, Harry Potter, and Michael Corner. Yeah.
Well, Cedric Diggory, not Robert Pattinson. That would be very weird.
Yeah, I just thought Robert Pattinson sounds a little bit more.
Right.
Michael Corner. Oh yeah.
The shiny guy, the one who glitters in the sun.
Twilight.
I thought you were talking about Michael Corner stuff.
I'm not sure. Maybe he does too.
Yeah, maybe he does.
I had an unhealthy obsession with Twilight when it first came out.
I love Twilight. The first 2.
Yeah.
Did that lead you to get into 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh God, it was so. I read that and it was written so bad.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard it's just an awful book in itself, like in an actual book. But that was Twilight fan fiction, wasn't it? That's how it started out.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Sorry to take it straight down that road.
She literally just can't read that, but she can't write because the way that's E.L. James, what she's called. So bad. Don't know how they got from Twilight to that either.
I love the Twilight series. I just preferred the first 2. I enjoy it less and less as the series went on, but
so the films are the books because I got into it from the books. To be fair.
Yeah, I did actually.
I've only read the first 2 books.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'd say that I think the second book's probably the first book's probably the best, and then probably the fourth, and then the second, and then third. The way it's written. Yeah. And then there's like the short, Quiet Life of Bree Tanner. There's a couple of other books that go with it.
Did you read the book? Was it Souls?
The what? Sorry?
The from the same author. I think in German it's the equivalent would be Souls.
Oh wait a minute.
Host?
So was it The Host?
Host.
I haven't read the book, but I've watched the film. I tried reading the book. I've got it somewhere. I just couldn't really read it.
What's the film? The Host? As in.
The Host.
Oh, there's 2. I'm getting mixed up. There's a Korean film called The Host, which is really good.
So that it's about basically body snatchers.
Yeah.
about souls invading minds and things, and they thought that they were bad, but it turns out they were quite good. And yeah, it's quite a weird film. It's an unforgettable film, to be fair. I haven't read the book, but I might go back and try and read it because it wasn't the time when I was just reading Twilight again and again.
I only listened to the audiobook, and that was not bad.
But yeah, she can actually kind of write, the lady that wrote those books. So. Well, she can write better than some of us.
They were quite readable.
It's teen fiction, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's written to a certain level, but then it makes it really easy to read.
Yeah. There's a lot of teen books I love, like the Hunger Games series and things like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've
There's a new one. There's a new one now, isn't there? New Hunger Games.
Is there?
Oh yeah, is it coming out? What, a new book? There's a new film coming out, isn't there?
There was a new film. Yeah, there was a trailer before Barbie yesterday.
Oh,
Like a prequel, I think.
I've not seen that.
Yeah, I've only read that as a thing. I haven't seen anything about it.
Ballads or something.
It's going to explain what happened to get them to that point.
Yeah. That could be good.
So I love this little set. I'm going to hold it up and hopefully it won't all fall to bits. Actually, I'm going to put it on the box. I just fall to bits. This is not happening. There we go. Okay. No, stay. Turn my camera around so I don't know which way to go, but there we go. But that is the Disney Battle Pack.
That's cool.
6 minifigures.
It's a great set.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, with the exclusive. So it's got Moana, hasn't it, for the first time ever as a minifigure.
Yeah.
It's the Disney Battle Pack.
Oh, where's my camera? There we go. There we go. Leg printing, not arm printing.
It's impressive though, still.
But yeah.
So there's been a Moana set before though, right? Wasn't it? Oh, right, okay.
There's been a Moana mini doll.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough.
But the only minifigures are the straight out Disney ones or the CMS. I don't think there's any. I don't know now, actually, thinking about it. I'm going to have to look into it. But I haven't got a Woody. That sounds dodgy. I haven't got a Woody minifigure. At all.
I haven't heard it referred to that in a long time.
And I'm trying to think what else I've not got. So, this is the updated version of Tinkerbell. Let's compare and contrast. Obviously, the wings are amazing. It's still the same hairpiece. Oh god, where's the camera? So that's the old version there. New version. That's the old version has got a skirt piece and smaller wings. The newer version, these wings are amazing.
Wow.
So nice.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But no skirt piece. Basically.
Was there uproar about there not being a skirt piece?
Probably. I mean, it looks like the torso is exactly the same.
I do love the wings, like you say, Kerry. They're beautiful there.
So it's got an updated face as well. Has she got two faces? No, she hasn't. So it's an updated face. Let me get rid of the blue. Where is my stand? There we go. Put it on there so I can. Oops. There we go. So the wings are just amazing. So much better.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't think it needs a skirt piece, to be fair.
Nah.
No.
But look at the wings; they're totally different.
Are they more accurate to the film?
I can't remember. I've not seen it in such a long time.
So much detail in them.
The skirt piece is puckered and looks like she's showing her pants off now. Stop it. Looks rude.
It amazes me how Lego keep improving their molds,
Yeah.
to make all these pieces.
But it's
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
Yeah. I don't think I've got a Peter Pan. Was Peter Pan in the first CMF series? Can't remember.
I think he was.
Yeah. Updated Mini. So Mini has got a skirt piece, but it's a round piece. It's basically a round piece.
Is it cloth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cloth, but it doesn't really sit well because it's a round piece that you just put the legs through.
Right.
Whereas
Yeah, I prefer the plastic one. That one just looks like the wind's just blew her skirt up.
yeah. And she's got a new uniform as well because on the old one it's the polka dot dress, whereas this one it's a polka dot dress with a pink cardigan. So she's gone Barbie.
Gone a bit queenie.
Cool. Right, who are we doing?
Here's a question for everyone. Out of all the Disney 100 minifigures, including all the sets, the CMF series, what's been the best one?
I don't know. There's so many to choose from. I mean, I haven't seen
God, that's a hard
series.
question. That is.
Out of the CMF series, I would say Prince.
Mine has to be Oswald. Absolutely love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's certainly different, isn't he?
Maybe from the Up house, the Up characters for me, or Mickey, Magician Mickey.
I still haven't got the house, I need to get that.
I keep getting tempted, but I don't know if I would display it. I reckon I would just end up
Get it. It's a beautiful kit. It really
at
is.
some point.
Yeah, get it.
What set's that?
The Up House. Yeah.
I don't know.
Trevor will give you his Wicked Bricks affiliate link later.
Yeah, it is gorgeous. Enjoyed the build. Shame the build just didn't last long.
Yeah, I think this is it. Like, if it was a...
well, mine took me 2.5 months because I did stop motion. So it took me blooming ages, so it lasted far too long for me.
Do you get sick of the builds doing that, Trev? Do you ever get like, I just want to...
You know what? I love this time because I keep thinking to myself, do I save this kit for content or do I do stop motion? But I love just straight building. Yeah, I do miss it, to answer your question. But I also like the stop motion element. But when you start a project such as stop motion, you've got to just stick to the one kit. I'm not going to have a couple of projects, Right, I'm going to do Hocus Pocus, try and get it out for Halloween. That's the next project, and then I'll work on something else. But yeah, I do miss just straight building. That's why I love this time with you people. I can just sit down and build. Yeah, you do miss it because you're thinking this is taking me ages. I just want to put another piece on. And that friend set I did, the amusement part, didn't realise when I'd already set out to do a stop motion how much technique was involved, all these cogs and gears. I'm thinking, oh no, I'm going to do this. But it's taught me how to sort of stop motion technique pieces now. So yeah, there was a lot of learning curve came out of that one.
How was it different?
Sorry?
How was it different?
Because I'd never stop motion with technic pieces, just Lego.
Right. Okay. Is it just you have to film them differently as well? Like
so one cog going on an axle could take about 100 frames to move that distance. You know what I mean? So,
right. Okay.
Yeah.
And I had to build it in a different way. I have to build things backward as well. It's like the Hocus Pocus one that I'm doing at the moment. I need all the pieces for the base. and then stop motion all the base being formed, and then all the walls, because they tell you to build a wall and put it on the base. Well, that doesn't make sense in stop motion. So I have to get the camera low enough and build the wall, and then move it and build the other wall. So it's a whole different way of building. So I build a piece, work out how I'm going to do it, take it all apart, and then start filming frame by frame.
Fair enough.
Can't you just move around the frames? Because you can manipulate it, can't you?
Yeah, but I tend to just leave the camera in one spot for like doing one section, and then move the camera again to do whatever frames for the other section. Sense. I don't like moving too much, then it becomes a bit choppy.
Yeah, right.
So you want fluid movements. So as the viewer just know what they're looking at. You're 1 minute you're over there, 1 minute you're over there. So I like to keep it, So the whole thing should look as though it's just building from the ground up.
Yeah, right.
Have you got plans to kind of do stop motion with minifigs and your own stories or anything like that?
I did have a go at minifig movement and a little bit of a story with the garage set that I did. That's on my channel. So not really so much a story, more of a build again, but with minifigs. So that was my first attempt at getting a minifig to walk across the screen. And believe me, that's time consuming. That is.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Move the arm, move the other arm. Right, remember what you've done. Then do it again. Do it. Oh dear. Just to walk, I think, from one side of the screen to the other, it was a night's work. In the evening, just to do that.
Yeah, okay.
It's not quick, but I enjoy it, and I have got the patience. It's no good for somebody that hasn't got any patience. You just get and throw your set at the wall. Oh, bugger this.
Yeah, that'd be me.
I do find it relaxing in a certain way. If I've been to work and put the kids to bed and it's just me, I'm thinking, you can lose yourself. I've looked at my clock one night and I thought, Jesus, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I better get to bed. You just lose yourself in it. It's brilliant.
Imagine.
Yeah, I can do that when I'm building as well, actually.
Yeah, it's really easy to do, isn't it?
I have to say, I don't know about you people, I have to say to myself sometimes when I'm getting really into a set, I'll leave it now. Just do one more bag, and then you'll finish that bag. And think, I'll just do another bag. Grab a cup of tea. I'll just do another bag. Literally force yourself to get to bed.
Yeah.
Or not. Just stay up until 4 o'clock until you're tired.
But that's how you know that you're really enjoying the build. You don't want to stop, do you?
Yeah. Yeah. That's it, right.
I need to get myself motivated to start doing my mock again, because I was supposed to be showing it in Sheffield, and that's now a month and a half away. And I haven't got the pieces for it, so I don't think that's going to work, is it? So,
It soon flies, isn't it, the time?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been dismantling my mocks. I started. I was going to do a show, or I applied to do a show in September, but house move I think is looking like it's going to be right around that time. So
have you not got a date yet then? No.
No, they haven't. No, not yet. But we were hoping for the end of the month, but it seems unrealistic at this point. We're waiting on other stuff. So yeah, it's going to be beginning to mid-September by the looks of it. Which is right when this show is. So I'm just going to pull out. But it also means that I can use all the pieces for something new whenever it is that I get to build something. It's really annoying. It's a really annoying limbo not being able to. Well, I'm sure I could build something, but I don't want to build anything because I'm not going to move it.
Yeah. It's a stressful time as well for you.
Yeah, it doesn't help that our solicitor's absolutely useless. And we're having to chase them.
They know that they can. They know that. They're going to still get paid when they're doing stuff like that.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. I was like, can we negotiate the price down? Because the service has been rubbish. I'm guessing it doesn't work like that.
No.
Just have to give them a bad review.
Make it slower for you.
Yeah, well, they're already delaying it, so through their incompetence.
Solicitors seem to have one pace, and that's slow.
Yeah, yeah, it does seem to be. I think they're getting annoyed at us because we keep harassing them.
Yeah, but if they just did stuff, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah,
Once it goes through though, it just happens so quick like that. It's like literally the keys are waiting for you. Come and pick them up. It's like what? Oh yeah, the house is yours.
All that palaver, and then all of a sudden it's just okay, it's all done.
Yeah, we're pushing for a bit of a break or a bit of time between exchanging and completing because we're renting and don't want to be paying rent and mortgage.
Well, my wife and I, when we first moved into our house here, obviously it's mixed feelings, isn't it? You're looking forward to moving in, but at the same time, it's a long, dragging out process. And when we got our keys, we thought, at last, all done. We can just move in. And when we put the key in the door, turned it, opened the door, what do you think I found in there?
A leak.
What do you think we found?
Random.
The previous owners, still all their stuff's still there.
Wow.
Oh man.
We weren't. So like we actually own that house now.
Is that your stuff then?
All their stuff. So they gave us the keys too early.
Oh right.
We had the keys before they actually moved all their stuff out. So as soon as I turned the key, we walked in. We had all this stuff, and this big fat ginger cat just scarpered up the stairs. And it's like, all their stuff was there.
God.
But
that happened to a workmate. He got given his keys a day early, and they were like, "Oh, the house isn't actually yours. You're technically homeless right now." Sorry, they didn't get given the keys. The keys weren't ready to be given, but they moved all of their stuff out, and they had to get put up in the hotel.
And when I walked up into the room I'm sat in now, the guy had so many sealed Lego sets.
Really?
Oh yeah. 2019. So,
is that the reason why you bought the house?
No, I know. We weren't difficult with them. We gave them a couple of hours to get all the stuff out, and we were happy to help them out and so on because we're just nice people. What we like to think we are, but it's just not what not what you expect to see first when you go through that front door. You know,
when we bought this one, ours was so easy because, so when we went to view it, it had a renter in there, which was good because we got to question somebody who didn't give a damn about what they said. So we already knew that it was going to be quite a cold house because there's a massive tree out the back. So it's in the winter, it's quite cold. So what we did was I was automatically thinking, I'm going to move that radiator to there because it's on the window. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. But it also hid things as well. I mean, we went to view it in winter. We didn't expect to have to put double glazing in, but when I went to open a window, the window fell out in my hand, and I was holding it, shouting with Mark. Ran downstairs to catch the window. But we basically, because we were going to rent out our old house and we'd not found a renter for it, we had free range of. But by the time that we'd gotten hold of this, because it had taken so long to go through, and it turns out that my financial advisor had not signed a piece of paper or something, or not got me to sign a piece of paper, their renter had already moved out, and I was moving into an empty shell. And we just ripped out every single thing, and then started ripping out walls and stuff because we were redoing it. And then the council caught up with us and said, "Oh, you have to start paying council tax." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, there's nobody in it. It's like, it doesn't matter." So that's what moved us on quicker. Because we don't want to pay two sets of council tax, basically.
Yeah, right.
Because it used to be, whereas if an house was empty, you didn't have to pay council tax on it, but now you do.
Really? That's probably why they want us to hurry up with with our household.
Yeah.
Because if you're renting on it, you've got to be careful you're not into another month's rent, aren't you?
Well, yeah, that's it. We want to have a crossover. We shouldn't go into it. We should be able to give our month's notice, and hopefully it'll be all right. Hadn't we thought about that? We've got a good landlord and landlady, so I'm sure they'll be all right. and we'll just pay pro rata. I'm not
Have
paying.
they got somebody ready to move in as well as a tenant?
No, we haven't told them yet so we told them before on a previous when we were trying to buy a previous house, and they got people in to value the house and all of that, and they were like, "Yeah, you've got until December or end of December, and if the flat sells, you're going to have to find somewhere else." Luckily, they didn't go through with it all when the house sale fell through. But now we're like, well, we're not going to tell them until we exchange, and then
yeah.
As long as they don't watch this stream, all right.
Because I've got a renter in our old house, and she's been there for 9 years now, and I don't really hear from her unless something goes wrong. Very rarely, because it's such a cheap rent as well. She just generally fixes it.
Right,
so
yeah.
Put the rent up.
Yeah.
But if she did ever move out, I will be selling that house because I don't want to go through the whole hassle of getting another renter in because it's just a pain in the backside.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are selling up now because what with mortgages and all of that, people that rent out their places are selling up. I think.
Also, we bought that house when we were 19 and it cost us £27,500.
Wow.
So we made quite a bit of money on it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair play.
I mean, at that time when I was on £2.50 an hour.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's all relative.
Yeah. Still though, good to have.
Yeah, it was just so much easier back in the day when we were getting houses. I mean, I got 100% mortgage with £500 cash back to help us get some carpets.
That's mad.
They were wanting to. I mean, we got a mortgage because it was cheaper to get a mortgage than it was to rent.
Yeah, my mortgage is going to be double my rent. More than.
Crazy, isn't it?
Which I know we're going from like a 2-bed flat to a 3-bed house, but even so.
Yeah, still that's a lot. It is.
Yeah.
It's the price to pay for a Lego room, Ollie.
Yeah, this is it. I've been planning it out in my head.
He made us laugh, Kerry, because he said he'd been in to do some measuring up. I thought for curtains rating. No, for the Lego room.
yeah. I have to temper it though. I have to be like, right, okay, we've probably got to do like the bedroom and the living room first, and yeah, not let on too much. That really, the Lego room's the main priority.
Well, we were buying, we were going to stay where we were, and we were buying this house to rent out, just as a bit of a property portfolio. And if you buy a house on a regular mortgage, you have to live in it, otherwise you're breach of contract. So I just said to the hubby, why don't we move into that one, the new one, because it's a bigger house. Because we lived in like a little 2 up, 2 down, like
right.
Childhood home. 2 rooms downstairs, literally 3 upstairs, 2 rooms. But this house was a deal breaker because the bathroom was so small, and I like a big bath. So we actually, this wall here was actually a foot further back, but we knocked it out and put another wall in to make the bathroom bigger.
Fair, yeah. Bathroom's my wife's priority as well.
It's definitely my priority as well.
I keep having to talk her down a little bit because we're going to have no money when we move in. It's like, yeah, it's going to be like a year at least until we can afford all of that.
Yeah, that was a deal breaker though, the bathroom. I mean, he got his garage because he's never had a garage before. He had like a little shed to put all his fishing gear in and stuff. Now he's got a garage, so he was happy. And mine's the bathroom. It has to be a bigger bathroom.
But that's so interesting. Why the bathroom? Because just percentage-wise, how much time during a day or a year do you spend in the bathroom?
I spend 2 hours a day in the bathroom. 2 hours a day.
Okay.
So I spend 2 hours.
That'll do it.
I spend I take a 2 hour a day bath. I will, when I finish this, maybe not 2 hours after this, but I will definitely get an hour bath where I will sit in the bath, read. I've got a TV in there. I've got a waterproof TV.
Wow.
Have you?
Yeah. That's
See,
amazing.
I just prefer a shower, just get it done and out.
So does the hubby.
Yeah.
He prefers the shower, but I like to lay in the bath. I cannot go to sleep if I've not had a bath. It's a psychological thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't.
It's probably
because
just
clearly
a way
last
to
week I didn't.
unwind.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can go
probably
away on
where you-
holiday, but
Yeah.
if I'm on holiday, but it's one of those things where I can't go to bed if I'm at home unless I've had a bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Very strange. I've got very dry skin.
I've got dry skin, and I always find when I go on holiday, it gets better. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's you. I did think about this. I was like, maybe it's because it's like hotter and end up having 2 showers a day or something, and my skin just gets hydrated more. But yeah, I have noticed that my skin seems to get better when I'm on holiday. So I think
You're in the sea a lot.
working.
You're in
No,
the sea.
not even in the sea. No, it's just
So, yeah.
in the sun, which you would think
Well,
it was.
So I was gonna say, when I was a child, I used to have a lot of dry skin and eczema. So when I was a kid, a lot of my eczema was triggered by dry skin. And when I used to go to into salt water, it used to just clear up.
Okay, I guess it's meant to be good for your skin, isn't it? Salt water.
Yeah. My
I do
friend
live by the
clears it when
beach.
she goes
But...
to the sea.
Yeah.
Well, do you not live near Brighton, Ollie?
I live in Bournemouth, so I'm like 10 minutes from this beach.
Yeah, go jump in the
But
sea.
I don't know, Bournemouth Beach isn't the one. But then there's loads of beaches elsewhere,
Yeah.
to be fair. Yeah, I've never been too fussed about the beach. I don't know if it's just... Yeah, I don't know. I always
I'm
prefer...
there every day. I'm an absolute water baby. I can't swim, but I'm a total water baby. I like being near the lakes and the sea and stuff. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's just the beach. I used to like beach parties were all good, but I wasn't fussed at all during the daytime. I'd much rather go hang out in a park or like out in the countryside or something.
Yeah. I'm going to build Wally, I think.
How's your?
Sorry, go on.
I was going to ask Matt. How is what's the car he's building? Camaro. How's your build going, Matt?
It's ignoring us. How rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going well. Just just building out the Camaro, and I built a couple of these sort of they used to be called creator cars. I guess what are they? Icons now, as a box, something like that. So
Yeah, I think it is something like that, isn't it?
But yeah, what is it? It's boxes somewhere. Yeah, I think it's icons. I mean, their boxes are all black these days, anyhow. But the main reason I got this, apart from the fact it's on sale, is that there's a nice rubricable into the Knight Rider car, which I've been wanting to build for like ages.
Yeah, I saw that's the thing. That's really cool.
Have been looking at different models over the years. And obviously, it's just a matter of you can buy it once and build it from that, rather than trying to bricklink a whole bunch of different pieces and things. So, but the other reason I want to build this now rather than later is I suspected that the main windscreen piece will be scratched. So I've opened it up and it's in bag, which is filled with pieces. So it's like I know it's going to be scratched. So it's another one to add to the list. So when I speak to Lego customer services, it's going to be like the Ghostbusters car, this car, the Mustang, UCS X-Wing, the Galaxy Explorer, and probably one or two others. Like every single one of them just come in bags with other pieces and they're all scratched.
How's it taking them this long to learn to to not do that?
I tell you what's nice with this set, which
I'm
I never
anticipating the customer.
Sorry, Matt.
Yeah, no, it's just I'm just anticipating the customer call service, and anyhow, when I call them and tell them, these are 7-8 sets I need these replacement glass pieces for, it'll be interesting to see if they just take it on faith that I got those sets. But then also too, I'm anticipating when they send it out, they'll send out 8 glass pieces all in one bag. So
yeah.
be like, okay, now they're just scratching each other.
Well, when I asked for the 2 dome pieces in the botanical set, they both came in separate bags, sealed bags.
Okay.
Cool. That sounds optimistic and reassuring, at least.
Yeah.
I like in this set where they've used handcuffs for railings to make up the rails of the ship.
Oh yeah, I think they do that in the boutique hotel as well. Do they?
It's looking good so far.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Because what are the 2 options for this?
No.
It's the ship, isn't it?
Yeah, you can have it on wheels. I don't think I'm going to have it on
Oh, yeah.
wheels or as a ship because you get to use these beautiful wings.
Okay, they're cool. They're massive, aren't they?
Yeah. So I want to use as many parts as I can. So I don't think I'm going to go down the route of putting it on wheels. I think I'm going to have the swooshability, as they call it.
Yes.
Don't squish it too much.
No, of course not. But it's nice that every one of the dream sets you get to decide which, what ending you want really, because there's 2 alternative builds. So,
Yeah, that
nice
is cool,
touch.
isn't it? Is that
Nice
something we've
touch,
done
though.
before? Do you know?
I don't know
No, I don't know.
whether they have or not, to be honest.
Because they used to do the whole thing back in, I don't know, the 90s or the 80s, where they would show alternative builds to stuff like in the back, kind of like with the bonsai tree. Ones you could actually do with the pieces.
Yeah, because you can have that in blossom or just in green, can't you? Yeah.
Yeah. Taking apart the new wildflower botanical set, it's got loads of really cool pieces.
Yeah, they say that actually. Yeah, they say it's a very good parts pack.
Yeah, I'm tempted to see if ever there's one on sale. I say this, I'm actually not going to be able to buy Lego for a long time, but yeah.
Well, actually, on Amazon Germany.
Here we go.
I think what you need to do, Nicole, is you need to buy loads of Lego for everyone and then make a trip over to the UK with a few suitcases.
Let's all brace ourselves.
Right.
Come over on the first, and you can see how blonde it is as well.
Oh yeah, because she's over. How long is she over for?
She's over for like 3 weeks or so. I'm going to
Oh,
go see
wow.
her on the first, I think.
Is she doing a bit of a tour?
Yeah, she's going to London and she's going up to Scotland, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Or vice versa, I'm unsure. She's going to do Warner Bros. Studios, I know that.
Oh yeah,
cool. I'm most likely going to meet her in. Well, I'm going to get off the train and do the 11 o'clock Hogwarts Express announcement in King's Cross.
Is that a thing, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the 1st of every September, the 1st, the Tamo comes on and says the Hogwarts Express is going to be leaving from platform 9 and 3/4.
Fair, that's quite cool.
It's a big meet up. I've just got to decide whether to take my robes or not.
Okay.
Around, so.
You'd have to go and get at least some kind of Harry Potter set if you take your robes with you.
Yeah, you've got to.
I don't know why we're that geek though, you know.
Oh, go on.
If you're going to do it anywhere, I imagine London, you'll be able to get away with it fine.
Yeah, but I'll be meeting up with Greg and I'll just get ridiculed.
Okay, yeah, he won't let you hear the end of it, I'm sure.
No. Oh, what have I done here? That's incorrect. No, it's not really. If indeed he does, I mean, I'm assuming he is going to go down because the designers are there, so he'll want to go see the designers. But he doesn't normally do meetups on Friday. Because the
No, because
designers
he likes to get back for London's calling, doesn't he?
Yeah, but because they're signing, I think he will this time.
Wouldn't it be amazing if Lego gave you something like
They're
a
doing
set
a make
or?
and take. So they're doing a make and take, so it's going to be a wand. But it's generally not got like official. Is that correct? That's a bit weird. Yeah, so it's not going to have a tile or anything like Disney 100. It doesn't normally when it's a Harry Potter one. It's probably something random like what have I got? So the make and takes for Harry Potter last year it was a snitch, I think. I don't know where it is.
It flew away.
But yeah, so I think Justin Ransden's going to be there, so I'm quite looking forward to meeting him.
Yeah.
He's on a diet. He did
He did Sanctum, didn't he? And
well, for me, he did the castle. So
Yeah, he did.
yeah,
There's a video, isn't it, of him and
yeah,
somebody else?
yeah. I can't remember the other guy's name. Or, no, there's three of them. There's a lady, him and another guy. I can't remember. But yeah, so there's going to be like 3 Lego designers there, I think.
is he involved with? Did he do Gringotts then? I take it.
I believe so. Yeah.
I'm guessing he must have done, right? Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's quite random.
Unless he did the microscale Hogwarts, because he did.
Oh,
Hogwarts.
okay.
Not sure, but I'm going to get him to sign that one anyway.
Yeah, fair. He seems, yeah, he seems to do some really good sets. He did the A-frame cabin as well, didn't he? The idea set.
I mean, Mark Abessa is another designer. He did a good job. I think he built the Disney 100 set. You know, the one that comes with Genie Jafar. You know, the videotape and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did that one as well.
Can't decide if I want to get that or not because it's an amazing set, but I just have not know where to put it.
Yeah, I'm on the fence for that one. I'm not sure if I want it just for the figures.
It is a cool idea, though. Yeah.
Oh.
Huh. I've got mine somewhere as well. I've got mine just to my side in my little Brickheads collection.
I'm going to chuck him on the shelf when I finish because I've got no more space on that.
Yeah, I'll finish my set.
Oh, Slytherin. I've still not got Slytherin actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Great set. I think it's slightly better than the Hogwarts Notes books, but that's quite it's a great way of getting around probably an extra sheet of stickers.
Yeah.
That's the 3D
Yeah.
cards you get with it. So yeah. So I got the 3. I just need to get Slytherin. I've been waiting a while for them to drop down in price because like when they first came out, I thought £30 for each of them is a bit
expensive.
Too much.
Yeah.
I'm still missing Slytherin and Gryffindor actually. I'm gonna have a look now actually see what the prices are.
Nicole, have you built the Quidditch trunk?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't like it as much as the other one from the interior, but the outside is more beautiful than the old one.
That's really cool. Are those printed pieces? The details?
No, those are stickers.
You talk about this one?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just from the potential inside. The old one is better.
Have you seen the back of that one, Chris? Did you? There's like a. If you go on Matt Padawak's thingy, he's actually built the back in, so it looks like a full trunk.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I've done it with mine, so.
I forgot the back looked like that. Along with the coal on the interior, yeah, because this one's got a bit more. The interior you can actually change. It can be a common room or a miniature grey hall.
Yeah.
So
this Gryffindor banner has gone down to £22.49. Should I do it?
At B&M, the Ravenclaw and all the other 4 banners. I haven't seen the Slim one. They're all 20.
Are they? Oh, I
Yeah.
was B&M again as well today. I didn't see any Harry Potter in B&M actually. Thinking about it.
Yeah, there's a big one near me. That does. I've got a couple of B&Ms near me, but one doesn't seem to have much Lego, and the other one does.
Yeah, mine's a big one, and I definitely looked for Harry Potter Lego because I was just looking at Lego for sales. There was no Harry Potter Lego there.
Yeah. I'm still on the fence with Dobby.
Oh yeah, he's so cute. Don't know where he is actually. I got my Dobby for free. I got some vouchers from work. Bought him from Argos. So.
Oh, nice.
It's definitely worth it for me.
Because I finished because I work in primary schools, and just finished a 3-year project with the schools, and the parents gave me some vouchers, and it made sure I got this set.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I ain't got that one either.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I am so behind on my Harry Potter Lego.
That one's a good one.
Are those trans blue like shield pieces on the hips?
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
oh, nice. They're really cool.
They are nice. I mean, when you look at the set, you think, why can't it all be translucent? And but it just can't, But I absolutely love it, and it's part of the line of Hedwig and Forks and the Hungarian Horntail, the ones where the wings move. And this is my favourite one out of a lot. It just pops on the shelf because of the colour.
Yeah.
You get 2 figs, which always helps. Getting 2 figs with it, exclusive figs, always helps.
It's still got quite like a ghostly kind of colour to it as well with that.
Yeah.
Blue, right?
Yeah. It's it just looks great. Like I said, it just pops. I think the only other set we've had that's of that colour was probably the Bo Batten's Academy carriage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the Hogwarts Moments books as well, which is sand blue.
No, so I haven't got any of those sets that you've just shown, and I've actually kind of forgotten that they existed, so I do need to actually get those. Before September rolls around, I'm starting to buy the new ones as well.
It's basically like a funny year for Lego Harry Potter, isn't it? Because you obviously had the banners in March, which are very similar to the Hot Moments books. You got the Quidditch trunk, then we had the magical trunk, and then you got the Wheezy Wizard Wheezes. We've had that. The Hogwarts Express. It all seems a little bit samey. It's not, but yeah, it's been a good year. Obviously, because of Gringotts, but yeah. Still intend to get Hogsmeade. This is where this empty part of my bookcase. That's where Hogsmeade is going to be.
Hogsmeade. Oh, you need to
I haven't got Hogsmeade police station yet. No, I haven't got it yet. That's where it's going to be.
Train.
There.
Oh, right, the train station. Right, okay.
Yeah, I've got the big train there. Then obviously King's Cross. That's where I want Hogsmeade, just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got that one. When did I get that? I got that last time I bought something, but I've not built it yet. That's going to be my next stream. I will be building that. I gave them a choice last time as to whether to build that or the Raise of the Lost Ark, and everybody chose that. So.
Question is, what's going to be the next big set? Obviously, again, it's not important to think that far ahead, but yeah.
I think it's going to be a Burrows.
Oh yeah, it'd be a Burrows there. But in March next year, we're going to have March the 1st, a record 7 sets come out. And one of them's going to be an 18 plus.
They're all smaller sets, though, aren't they? There's no big spending sets there.
There is an 18 plus one, and it's like $90 or something.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the sorting hat?
I hope so. I hope it's not a £400 one.
Can you imagine £400 sorting hat?
No, that needs to be the Burrows. It really does. And I'm hoping that one of those sets is going to be the Drumstrang ship because we're just missing it.
Absolutely. Durmstrang, Malfoy Manor. Malfoy Manor is the one I want.
£400.
Though that's where the torture scene was. Excuse me.
Oh yeah.
But you know, they've Battle of Hogwarts. About like 10 kids died there, and
That's true.
they got the Rise of Voldemort set, and you got a little red piece that's meant to represent Harry's blood. So I think they can make it a bit of a cuter version, couldn't they? You know.
Yeah, I suppose.
Just a nice bit of
We're not
cute
suspending
torture.
Yeah. He had a happy death.
She really
Yeah.
didn't.
There was a lot of deaths in Malcolm. I think they just basically massacred all the goblins. So the scene after Gringotts in the film's finished, obviously all the goblins got massacred, didn't they?
I think I've blocked the books out. I know I've read them, but I've just certain things that happen in the books because I've read them such a long time ago. I do need to read them again.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've read the books. I've been
Whenever I
just
read them, I
listening.
think, I'm going to go through them again. I get through 1, I get through 2, I get through 3, and then I don't read any, and then I go back and ring through 1. I've read 1, 2, and 3 so many times. I just need to start reading the later ones.
Yeah.
And 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
The beauty with the Harry Potter books is that no one really dies, don't they? Because they are still in portraits, and you can talk to them.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
Or they're ghosts.
Yeah.
That's true.
But in portraits, it's even better because theoretically, if you like someone, but you don't especially like them at all the time, you can walk away from them.
But then they can walk through all the different pictures, can't they?
Right.
Follow you and stalk
Yeah.
you.
You need to spend time in rooms without any portraits.
Yeah. Then you turn into one of them people that has rooms without clocks or without mirrors, and yeah.
Deep down, none of the characters die because in the film Deathly Hallows, one of the Patel twins dies at the end. You just sort of see them covering her body, and I know she doesn't. I know she hasn't died because the actress lives just down the road from me. Yeah, I've seen her walk in, unless it's her ghost. I don't know.
Right.
I did not click that George had died. In the film. I think
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah. So upset. But they just, I'm looking forward to this series coming out because they do miss
Me too.
so much stuff in the books. Like there's a whole thing in the books with is it Tonks and Remus? They have a baby.
Oh yeah.
They do.
It was in the books, and he doesn't feature.
Yeah, he doesn't feature in the film. He gets mentioned, but no, he doesn't feature. But the one I'm looking forward to is actually one of my favourite books, which is The Half-Blood Prince. And there was just so much of Voldemort's past taken out of the film. That's what I'm looking forward to. Like, you know, when they go to his family home, and then the scene in the books where he goes and applies for the Defence Against the Dark Arts post. You know, he's able to explain why there's a new teacher every single year because he curses it.
Yeah. I can't. I need to read them again. Yeah, it's been way too long. Don't remember any of this.
And the characters that are missed out, like Winky and the Blastender Scrooge and stuff.
Yeah, and Peeves as well. Peeves is
Peeves, yeah.
Although
he
he was
there though, you do see him.
Yeah, he was.
Or is he the Mad Monk that you see?
He was played by Rick Mail.
Oh yeah,
And,
yeah.
And I think he did do a scene, but it was just cut. So there is a scene out there. We've just never seen it.
Oh, was Peeves not in the films at all then? In the theatre? No. Really? Oh. Okay.
So you see the Mad Monk.
Nearly headless Hick. Nearly headless Nick.
There is a Peeves minifigure.
Is there?
Does it look like Rick Mail?
No, nothing like him.
Yeah.
Not from what he's done in the past.
The actor from Monty Python. Wasn't he in Harry Potter as well?
Yeah, he was.
John Cleese.
Nearly Headless Nick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is him. That's John Cleese.
Yeah.
That glows in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
That's John Cleese. There's Rick Mail.
Oh, anything like him.
2001.
Yeah.
Yes. So it looks
that looks
a bit like Rick Mail.
Oh.
I'd forgotten about the Rick Mail thing.
There's maybe one, but
no, I have 2 parts that definitely should have gone somewhere. Just go back through this book. Does anybody know where the 2 round studded bricks plates go on Eevee?
2 round studded plates.
The grey ones.
Inside somewhere.
Unless maybe they're
I've
on
taken
the
it apart and I can't see.
lorry.
Oh, they might be on Wally. They might be his eyes.
Of course they are. I'm being stupid. Yeah. Yep, I forgot to put my eyes. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh, the back of his head. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look.
Back of his head.
Yeah.
Oh, have I just left them off as well then? I haven't got anything on the back of his head. Okay, I'll have to look into
It
that.
goes like that on the back of his head.
Yeah, I haven't got that. Okay, I must have. What's his eyes like? Has he got grey plates under his eyes?
He's dead.
Sorry.
No, he hasn't. He's just got his plates are on the.
Okay, I'm going to sort that out now. Because, yeah, I've got mine, so he's got really googly eyes, I guess. They're sticking out.
Cool.
It's so much more satisfying actually building Lego than taking it apart. I don't recommend it. It genuinely feels like, I don't know, it just makes you feel worse in January. Yeah, it is a bit. And then needs must, and hopefully it'll be the last
I've never
time.
dismantled a set. I could think about what I'm feeling when I'm doing that. I wouldn't like to go there.
It's all right at the time. It was like 1 or 2, it's fine. But when you do like 20, it sucks the life out of you a little bit.
Yeah. So when I moved into this house, I only had about like no more than 10 sets, and I just thought I'd just make 2 trips from where I was living with my parents here, just keeping the sets, driving about 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
The boot, so survive. But like my neighbour I was speaking to my neighbour a couple of days ago, and he says, because we get on with our neighbours, so it's like, we hope you don't move. You know, I said, no, we don't. You know, we love it here. We love the area. You know, we love our house. We're making it our own. And deep down, I don't want to move all that Lego to another house.
Yeah, it's a pain. I don't want to move many more times, if any more. I've moved far too many times in my life. So
they also say to wrap your sets in cling film.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think treating your sets as chicken drumsticks is going to be the answer.
Well, apparently it works.
Does it work?
Definitely.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not for everything. Like the Hogwarts Castle, my Ninjago City garden, all these sets I dismantled. But the Batmobile, the 1989 one, worked like a charm. Land Rover, all my modular buildings.
You didn't.
perfect.
Wasn't that long ago you moved? Isn't that right, Nicole? Yeah.
Yeah, right. Last year.
So,
Did you move a long way?
Yes. About 130 kilometers.
Okay.
Yeah, and I had a moving company, so I had to unpack everything at once, and at this one occasion, everything had to be moved.
Okay. yeah, because at least I get a chance. So I'm gonna hopefully have a couple of weeks to move everything over bit by bit.
See,
Well,
I
like,
moved
move
before I
them.
had my Lego room.
Second.
It was fine. I moved before I had my Lego room.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you had the space there already.
Yeah, and we moved from a 2 up, 2 down. We put it all in a van. We hired a van. And I think the last thing we moved with the cats. Or was that the first thing we moved? I can't remember.
I've heard that it's better to move move your cat last because then
Yeah,
all the
I think we
stuff's
moved
in the
last.
place. But I don't know how we're going to do that, to be honest, because I haven't figured that out yet.
So you've kind of got to just move all your stuff. Yeah, we did. We moved them last. So we moved all our stuff. We got it all in situ. We left them in the old house with like their litter box and their food.
Yeah.
And then we just, because they had a cat flat, so they were coming in and out, so they did not know what we were, because they were outside cats at the time. And
Yeah,
then,
see, this is our problem is that we've got an inside cat and also not many doors. So, like, we can't shut her in the living room or something like that, or like the bed.
okay.
Maybe in the
Yeah,
bedroom.
you're just
But
gonna
it's
have to-
figuring it all out. Yeah, I don't know how we'll figure something out.
You just have to lock her in a spare bedroom. So
Yeah,
empty
I
out
think
that
that's it.
room-
I'll empty out
that
this
one
room. Yeah, I'll empty this room out and then put her in here and leave some stuff in here to keep her comfortable.
Yeah, keep her penned into one room when you've moved her across as well, because my cat did start to poo in random places.
Right, okay. Yeah, I have heard about this. So yeah, I was thinking about which room to keep her in, which is also going to be a bit of a challenge because we've got to.
Yeah.
We can't do it for that long because we need to use every single room. So yeah.
Yeah, but also because they were outdoor cats and you have to keep them in for 3 weeks so they don't try to go back home. That was a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, see, ours is indoors already.
I suppose locking in outdoor cats is going to cause them a bit of stress, isn't it? Because I've got 4 indoor cats.
Yeah.
And locking them in, like I this past week, I've just been painting the front door, and obviously that takes about 3 or 4 attempts to keep putting coat after coat on it. So I had to keep all 4 of them locked in a room, living room. I thought I'd give them some food.
Chaos.
To relax them, give them some food, relax them. I put some ambient music for cats on. Thought it will just relax them, and no, they're scratching their way through the door straight away.
So my cats were technically indoor cats. We took them in for the first year, but now we let them out when we're in, and they go straight out of the garden or next door's garden. They kind of stay, and then they come in the evening. I mean, one of them, well, he's got them in today, but when it's nice and sunny, I have been sat up until 1:30, 2 o'clock trying to get them in, and they're just literally sat in the garden looking at me. And then when I go to get them, they'll walk like a little bit further away from me.
They know what they're
Just
doing.
showing
don't
these are the wheels that obviously if you use on the Shark ship as a version with the wheels, but the actual wheels. But what I like about these is because I'm doing it the other way as the ship flying, if you like, you can use the wheels again. Wrong way around. To form the engine or one of the engines, like that.
Amazing.
So that's one of the thrusters, if you like.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That is. You're putting my Michael Corner into shame.
It's cool. You're using the wheels, in a different way. So that's what I like. Using all the parts.
Are they in other sets? Those wheels, do you know?
I haven't seen them. No,
set pieces there.
possibly. Yeah.
I can't wait to see somebody, because I can see myself falling into the Dreams theme, but I can't wait to see once somebody's built them all and it's got them all displayed together. and created like a little bit of a mini world with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what they all look like together.
Give me till the end of the year.
I mean, I think there's other sets, dream sets leaked for next year as well, isn't there?
Oh God, I haven't even seen that. No, don't tell me.
No.
Yeah, I think there's a decent number, isn't there?
Good old Falcon 141 or whatever it is, and Brick Clicker.
Never
I'm
ending,
sure they're
isn't
the
it?
same person.
Oh,
I know they're not the same person because I've met Brick Clicker, but I'm sure they're the same person.
There's another one who sounds like Brick Clicker as well, and has like his thumbnails look the same but slightly different colour and stuff.
Oh, is that Unibricks?
Oh,
Yeah.
Unibricks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Open your boxes.
Yeah, he was the guy saying to glue your boxes back up. I think I understood it right without tarnishing his name or anything.
Apart from I think Unibricks is southern, whereas. Brick
Oh, is
Clicker's
he?
northern.
Okay.
I don't know, he's got a funny accent.
I thought he was Northern or Midlands.
I nearly said his name actually. I was talking to Brick Clicker and he said, "Oh, well, he gets all his ideas from me." I'm like, "Oh, is it rival then?" If you ever met Brick Clicker, you would be so surprised.
Oh, really?
So surprised, yeah. First time I met him, I was like that. What? No. And then he opened his mouth. I'm like, okay. Hi guys.
But there's somebody on Instagram as well that's just popped up out of the smoke and coming out with all these leaks, even before like Brick Clicker. But you don't know how long Brick Clicker knows about these sort of stuff. You know?
Yeah, I think they kind of seem to sit on them for a while. Maybe wait for like a couple of sources.
I think he plays it safe, doesn't he, for a bit?
Yeah.
He's got to, otherwise his source will dry up because it's now his job, I think. So
yeah.
Why has he got two channels, Brick Clicker and Brick Clicker Plus?
More money. You'll get the same audience watching both. So
I just wondered if he got like threatened to take one down or something.
No, does he go into more detail? Like I think one of the his videos will focus more on one set or rumor or whatever, rather than
so with his
a bunch
I'm
of them.
sure he said that with his actual leak videos, he does them in one take. He talks that fast because he's overexcited about it, and he comes out and he just goes, blah, 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 and that's that. And then he probably puts it more in depth on the other one where he's quieting down, calm down a bit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
there's talk bricks as well, isn't there? There's somebody who just talks a bit too fast. Talk bricks. It's a bit like Unibricks or something. He just talks so fast.
There's some people whose videos I can't really watch because they're just too fast. It's like I can't keep up with this the speed of this voice.
They do speed the voice up though as well. They can do that, but I don't think Brick Clicker does.
No, you can tell his voice sounds well. If he does speed up, it's ever so slightly. It's not enough to notice it.
I thought he's putting his channel at risk because of those sets that got leaked in January, the one that had all watermarks on them, and we still went ahead and showed them because it was all like prototypes, weren't they, or something?
I think he
thought it's a bit risky.
Also, didn't he? So,
yeah, I think he kind of he referenced their Instagram or something, so he was just reporting on what they'd.
But I think there's a lot.
But still.
I think there's a lot of people that probably know about. You get like I don't know, rogue employees or somebody that knows so much about.
Yeah, you'll get.
They just don't tell people. There's a thing called Eurobricks or something like that. You can just like a chat forum or something, and there's somebody there that just seems to successfully predict sets. He predicted the smaller scale Diagon Alley, the Wheezy Wizard Weezers set, and
as well.
Recently he's been suggesting that Nocturne Alley is going to be coming out next year.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh yeah.
But will it come out as the same size as the new Weasleys, or will it come out to be connected to the old?
What I want to know is whether Gringotts can connect with the new Wheezy Wizard Weezers.
I think it'd look pretty big if it did.
Yeah.
Are they different scale? What's the scales now? Because is the the wizard, the orange one, is that? I'm not going to even try and say it. Is that a different scale to Diagon Alley?
No, I haven't got the
Have
new
you
one.
got that one? No, I ain't got the new one because I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh, it's only an £8 set, but obviously because it's one building.
Is it to scale with diagonally, or is it smaller or bigger?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, okay.
I want to know whether it can, because it's compatible with the one that came out a couple of years ago, the big one. But I want to know if it's actually compatible with the smaller one. If not, that means I think they'll make another Gringotts in 2 years' time, but a play scale version.
Yeah, okay. That does seem to be a bit of a theme. They'll make a massive thing and then make it smaller, like with Hogwarts Express.
Yeah, but it's not
And
smaller.
then
I mean, it is
Hulkbuster.
smaller. If
They've
you
done it
think
with
about
every.
it, it's one
they've done-
building. It's cost £80. You can buy, the other ones like what? One, if it's 4. It's the same price.
I mean, if you look at all the big UCS sets that's come out for Harry Potter, they've made smaller versions. You got the big Hedwig, and you got the smaller one.
Yeah.
Big Hogwarts, smaller one next month. Diagon Alley, smaller. Well, it looks like they're starting a new wave of Diagon Alley sets. And,
But there was already a smaller version.
A Diagon Alley.
Hmm?
Yeah, there is, isn't there? There's the micro. Is it micro scale or maybe not micro scale, but smaller?
Nanoscale one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one.
Chris got it.
Oh yeah. I can just grab.
I was eyeing it up at a thing, but it's quite expensive.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really cool though.
Those.
Oh, that's really. Have you?
Yeah,
I mean,
I've got
that's
one in
actually.
the box, one out of the box.
Yeah, I think it was like £100+.
Yeah,
it's because of
I think
largely to this one, this minifigure, which is probably since its reboot, it's probably the most expensive figure.
That Bilbo, is it? Bilbo
I think
Baggins.
I ripped that out of ODJ's hand.
Oh, really?
I really did, yeah, seriously. And then went to Rosie. Look at that! At Bricktastic last year.
It also comes with some cobble printed peak tiles as well, which I think, I'm not sure if that's exclusive. And I think the Wheezy Wizard Wheezy Head is exclusive. But yeah, and I don't think it was on, it was a GWP not for long. It was like 5 days or something.
Oh, is that what it was? Right.
I got an open one off of my friend because I missed out the GWP. Excuse me, because it wasn't when I was collecting Harry Potter. And then literally I saw that one for like, I think it was £60 on a stall. And I grabbed it really fast. And then it was, the Carricks. I don't know whether it's a brother and sister duo that sell at the stalls. And if you are part of the actual... No, it's Bricktastic. It's any of the shows.
Right.
Brother and sister duo, and they are lovely. And if you are part of the actual show itself, they will give you a discount. And she went, "Have you asked Graham for a discount?" And I went, "No, I don't want a discount. It's £60. It's really good." No, come on, you're getting a discount. She made him give me a discount, so I got it for like £55. I'm like, bargain.
Wow. Yeah.
If I ever see gift with purchases at a reasonable price at shows for Harry Potter, I will always pick them up. So I've got duplicates of everything apart from the Buckbeat and Hagrid. Never seen those on show, but there's nothing exclusive on them either, which is really annoying with how expensive they are. It's not even got a music piece on it.
I mean, I think the last decent GWP was probably the Book of Monsters.
Yeah.
It's a good one, that is.
Although I like the staircase better.
Yeah, I like the staircase.
Oh, the staircase. Yeah, that's a good one.
I've got a few of those. Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping the Gringotts Vault's going to be exclusive.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, if you look in the display, like at London, at Leicester Square, the Goblin, which is at the main desk, that minifigure's not in the Gringotts set.
No.
That we've seen. So hopefully, you never know, we might get an exclusive fig there. I don't know. I'm not riding on it though. I think it's just going to be
maybe
nothing exclusive about it.
I mean, we haven't had an exclusive figure since that little mini set, actually.
That's right. The exclusive figs we've had is from those books that we get.
Yeah.
Originally. Still need to get my Rita Skeeter.
Oh God, I haven't got that yet. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get that now. Just reminded me. What's the book called?
If you go on Amazon, you just say Rita Skeeter book. It tends to.
Yeah.
bring out the actual term of it.
It's so strange. In Germany, it's not released on Amazon yet.
That's strange.
I
Yeah.
normally wait for it to go down actually, because those books, I mean, the this one
14.
went down to buy one get one free. So I got the whole Quidditch team. That one. Unfortunately, I've now got those books, but
There's a new sub-theme of icons. Gonna be Lego Moments.
Moments.
It's a large black spaceship with 2 minifigs.
yeah, it's still £14.
Yeah.
I'm not spending £14 on a minifig.
Oh yeah, I'm just seeing that.
More
Looks like
crickets.
next year, from the rumors, that they're going to go crazy on space just in general. Like everything seems to be getting a bit of space. And there's even a rumor going around that there's going to be a space CMF series as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that with all the different coloured. That will be really annoying for some people, though, won't it? Because of the
They've gone to so much effort to get all of them spaced in. They do this though, don't they? They they'll let people just pay loads of money for exclusive stuff and then just release them in a cheap set or in a CMF series. It's good for the people that aren't fussed enough to go to all that effort. But yeah.
A potted Groot brickhead.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. I do like Groot. Yeah.
Did you get the venomized Groot, Trev?
Yeah. Tom wants to build that, so I better let him build something, don't I?
Leave him the scraps.
It's bigger than I thought. At least the old one is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, I wasn't convinced by that one at all, and then I got it, and I actually really like it now. And it's,
Yeah.
I
haven't bought it yet. Yeah, because it's from Amazon. You can buy it for €34.
I got it for £35. What is this? The new one or the
old one?
The old one. Yeah. You can get some good discounts on that.
Yeah, and from the size, I thought it's like the other buildable figures, and it's bigger than that.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. And it's more. I don't know. It's chunkier. It just seems like it's got more to it.
Right. At least that's what it looked like at the store.
Yeah, it is cool. I've got it somewhere. It's up on the shelf up there somewhere. But yeah, he's quite cool. I just kind of move him around because you can just move him around and like pose him. Quite happy with other sets. It's quite nice. Like, he can just like appear randomly in your collection.
Right.
Think about the Sonic sets.
I saw them being built when I went in last week. I'm not fussed, but I did. So I was looking at the characters, and I reached across and picked up the I don't know what he's called, the egghead guy.
Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah. So she was building him, and I picked him up and I looked at him, and then I looked back and she just stopped and she was staring at me, and I was like, I'll just put this back then. I was just looking. Sorry.
Such a good figure. Right, we get that because it was the very first computer games I ever played with Sonic on the old Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah, I forgot how much I played it as a kid.
So, like, I've got the Sonic set. I just want to get like the other ones, and
I like the brickheads that are coming out. I like those.
Yeah, 2 more for next year. I hope that's with Shadowing Knuckles.
Last week I was at Bletchley Park, which is the Codebreakers museum, and there they had like every single old computer you could possibly imagine. They had like Commodore 64s and stuff, and then they had like the first ever Sega system with the square controller and the thingy.
Oh wow!
They had a Sonic on it. So I was up there playing. Totally forgot that I was there. Filming me behind me. And posted me on Facebook. And Kerry reliving her childhood, and it's like, I think I was past my childhood actually. I was when Sonic came out. I think I might have been possibly late teens. When did Sonic come out?
It's like in the early
My-
90s.
My childhood was Atari. Mine was an Atari system. My childhood. I had a Commodore 64. I had to code games to play on it.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
That's
If
quite
you
cool.
got one little thing wrong, it didn't work. It was so annoying. Yeah. And in the Bletchley Park, it's like the computer museum. You get to code Snake, and then you get to play it and try and beat your score. And I'm like, oh my god, I can remember this. PTSD.
Games from years ago used to be tough.
They really were, because you had to code them first.
Remember the original Tomb Raider? Tomb Raider 1, that was for PlayStation 1, that was tough.
I only ever
The
played
graphics,
that.
though.
I was going to say that I only ever played the first one, or well, other than like the newer Tomb Raiders, just a swan dive into the empty swimming pool. Just a mate showed me. That's the only thing I ever saw of it.
Literally with Sonic, you had a flat screen and you just followed him along.
That was it, yeah. It's a 2D rolling screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So
great.
much fun.
Kids don't know they're born nowadays.
They really don't.
No, they don't.
Not at all.
I remember getting home from school and putting my Amstrad CPC 464 on, put the old cassette in, and by the time I was ready to go back to school, I got my game loaded up. Gee. And now they're moaning if the internet's got no Wi-Fi. I've got no Wi-Fi. Play something else.
Can't do anything without Wi-Fi though. Even like, so I didn't realise this was a thing, but on Spotify, you can download songs for, I assumed, for if you're offline. You can't even actually access them if you haven't got internet connection. I couldn't the other day. I was on a train where there's no signal, so I was like, okay, I'll try and play some
It
songs.
just turns off. Yeah.
Yeah, it just like loads, and it's like, well, what's the point in this? Why, why am I downloading songs if I can't actually play them?
Yeah.
It is bad. Right, I'm going to skedaddle in a bit because I need to go and get into that.
Yeah, likewise. I've got to be up to my...
And I also need to try and tidy this up.
Yeah. I think we'll just start winding it down and going around seeing what everybody's up to, what they built, what you've got coming up on your channel or Instagram or whatever you want to promote. So, Kerry, if you want to kick it off, what did you got through tonight? What are you looking at building?
So I have built the Disney train, and I have also built Wally and Evie brickheads. I'm not going to try and lift them up because I will drop them. As for what's coming up on my channel, I have not got very far with that. Obviously, I've been away, so I haven't planned anything, but I do plan on streaming next Tuesday, where I'll be doing my Hogwarts Express and Hogsmeade train at 7 o'clock next Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday. I haven't decided which yet, but definitely one of them without a doubt, because I haven't streamed now for 3 weeks. I haven't got any dates for London Calling because I think I'm working on every single Friday. So hopefully I will see you next Thursday after work, because I'm definitely working next Thursday. But yeah, that's me.
Okay, cool, great. So yeah, it's nice to have you on for like early sort of thing, and sort of relaxed and not about to throttle some chef, which has annoyed you, or customers who decide to walk in at the last minute and order a steak.
Yeah, I remember that
So,
guy. Yeah.
So moving on around, next, Brick Askew, what have you been pulling apart? What have you got coming up on your socials?
I have an empty tub. I've been pulling apart boutique flowers, space age tails, something else, the Paris architecture set. And in terms of what I'm doing, not too much, I think. So this build here, I think I'm going to take the tower off and dismantle the rest of it and make a smaller base for it. Well, I'm at least going to dismantle the base, and I want to keep the tower. So I might, if I get a chance to do that before moving, I'll do that. But otherwise, yeah, nothing really. Just kind of along for the ride.
Okay, great, excellent. Well, always good to see you, and as you're slowly working through dismantling your bits and pieces ahead of your move, hopefully that's all going well. And moving along to Lady McBrick, what did you sort of get up to this evening, and what do you got coming up on your socials and
I
channels?
joined you in building a car, and I finished it. Okay, given mine is a speed champion, so I don't really
cool one, though.
Yeah, even with printed pieces, because the headlights are printed.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and
Okay.
the is it the canopy? Is
Yeah.
matching in color, not like with the Bond car when the color didn't match. That one is really solid printed.
No,
Oh, that
nice.
one looks really cool. Okay, I'm tempted by that one now. I was tempted before, but
I'm so sorry. You want to check out Amazon?
yeah.
Yeah, and even the minifig is really nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Other than that, nothing really going on. I rearranged diagonally so that when Gringotts comes, the left space will be fully cleared out, so that Gringotts can find a new home there.
Can go up there. Okay. Oh, brilliant. Excellent. And coming up, are you doing your stream on Friday?
Next week.
Next week, every other week. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
All right then. And just had One Brick Stud. It's good to have you in. We got through one of your books, and what do you got coming up on your Instagram, and anything you want to give a bit of a plug for?
Well, no, I'm not exactly, I'm not a social media icon. The past year or so, just been embracing Instagram, and it's been my plan for a while now to do this sort of thing. Having the opportunity to be invited on to do a live stream and just engage with the community. That's what I'm looking for at the moment. Is just engaging with you guys. Talking about everything Lego and so on. So that is something I'd like to do, and over time, maybe I don't know when that will be, but looking to host my own live streams and maybe go as far as creating some content and so on. But once I've got time to do that, so I'm quite busy, obviously working, so I've got work, but also my university studies sometimes doesn't give me a lot of time. Juggling work with a PhD is quite tough. But no, I'm just be on Instagram, just taking pictures. No doubts, probably reminding everyone on Instagram that Gringotts is coming. But yeah, other than that, been building this today, which will go well with the Gryffindor and the Hufflepuff banner, and that's what I've been building. And that's that. So yeah, again, thank you for allowing me to join your stream, and I very much hope to do that again soon.
Yeah, no, it's been great having you in, and certainly you and Kerry have been able to go back and forth on some of the love of Harry Potter and all sorts of things. It's been great, and sort of inform us a little bit more. So, because there's always themes which you're always interested in, but your budget never stretches that far. And I think for me, Harry Potter, when they went from the green roofs to the grey roofs or whatever, the kids sort of fell out of favour with it as well. So that was a good time to sort of exit. But certainly with some of these castles and that coming up, it's like, that could be dangerous again. So
yeah.
No, but it's been great having you, and hopefully it hasn't been too scary.
It's been great hanging out with everybody this evening. Thank you.
Brilliant. Excellent. And Trevor, we've seen bits and pieces of it, but what have you been How far have you gotten with your
Hang on.
build and any of your socials coming up? I think he's last minute.
Look at that.
Wow.
Did you start that today?
Bit of prep. No, I did about 6 bags before I came on.
That's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah. It
Is
looks
that-
amazing?
Is that headpiece brick built? That's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
So good.
Of course, you can turn this and move the head.
It reminds me a
Cool.
bit of like the monster trucks in Atlantis
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
and elves.
Mm.
on
And
the
all this adjusts. You can alter, so you can alter the fins.
on the grey
And then,
band above the shark? Sorry, mate. Above the shark head, is that a sticker with like the teeth, or is that printed?
No, it's a sticker. There's a
Right,
sticker
yeah.
either side. There's a sticker either side. And then obviously according to the episodes, when you do want to catch, when he has caught, you've got a little bed in there. And a TV.
Yeah.
So they
Are
go
those a lot of
down as well.
glow in the dark pieces for like the teeth and stuff, or
I don't think they are, Matt. No, I don't think they glow in the dark. And then obviously you got this where you can pull with the anchor, and then you can pull that back in.
snag them in that one?
Yeah.
There you go. It's a really cool build. It really is beautiful.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
But Matt, you have a good point. Can you imagine if that were glow in the dark?
I don't think it does.
Oh, it does. Yeah, they're in the dark. Are they?
Is it the UV? Have you got black light?
It might be because of my LEDs are blue. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, do they look like they're glowing to you, or
No.
I do not know. Yes.
No.
Oh,
Which is a shame, It could have been good that. And obviously you got the engines here. Yeah, it's really cool. Tom will love seeing this in the morning.
you come down, he's already made it into the truck vehicle sort of mode.
Yeah. And then obviously if you take the top off, which you can do relatively easy, and then you remove the eye in the center, and then you can split this up like that.
Nice.
So it opens up. I tell you what, the design of these sets, it's not just something done on a whim. They really, really put a lot of detail and thought into these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it's really interesting actually seeing them. I wasn't too fussed. No, seeing them.
Yeah, they really are cool. I'm really enjoying them. So yeah, you'll see me building more. I think on your stream on Sunday, Matt, the family builds, we're going to be building some more with Tom. So yeah, really cool. In terms of the channel, the vlog's doing really, really well. I'm trying to get that to beat the other one. I think I'm at 1.2 K views on that at the moment. So that's really doing well. And I'm working on the stop motion for the Hocus Pocus. So I haven't really got anything coming out just yet, but just bear with us and it'll be coming soon. So yeah, and thank you for having me on again. It's been brilliant tonight. Thank you.
Excellent.
Oh, can I show you
Always
one
good
more
to have
thing?
you on and
Can I show you one more thing?
yeah.
When you have taken that off, I don't know whether people can see it, there's a treasure chest there.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Like the
And there's a lock, there's a little lock symbol, so you press that, it just raises enough for the treasure chest with the bars of gold inside. It's just little features like that.
Yeah.
and then it just pushes
That's
back
cool.
down. Yeah.
Is that a reference to the TV show?
Yes, it is. Yeah. But yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, really, really cool. That is.
And we had Bossman has come in and made a donation to the channel, which I always appreciate that. Loving the chat from Lady McBrick and Brick Askew. So you got a fan out there, and I just find my little should have a super chat video thingy here, and so just as a bit of a thank you. Here we go.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus!
Was that a nod to Ghostbusters 2? That guy, he was the artist, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch Ghostbusters 2 because I can't remember.
Always a bit of a
Yeah.
No, it's a blonde-haired man with a wavy hair.
So,
Comes out the paint.
just while I'm winding this up, yeah, or what is it, Vigo the Destroyer or something like that. Because I can never find it. Can someone just sort of check what the poll got up to and the results? And we'll do that in a second. I think talking about, I think it was building with kids and things like that, which is a nice segue, as sort of Trevor mentioned. On Sunday at 3 p.m. UK, a couple of families getting together with their kids. So it's like me and my kid, Trevor and his son, Amberlaya and her daughter, and looking to have another family on as well, just sort of getting together for a couple of hours and just sort of building with the kids and that, which is a nice little different change of pace, and they really enjoy it. And I think, they get to sort of stream on YouTube and do those sorts of things. So certainly if you can come along and say hello to the kids, I'm sure they'll appreciate that. Usual sort of thing, share, like, and subscribe underneath the stream there. As for me, I'll have, hopefully on Saturday, release the next one in the top 5 most expensive Lego sets. I think we're up to 2006 now. 2007 was a pretty solid year. There's a lot of, I guess, classic and iconic sets there. So if you get a chance, you can go through and check those out. I've done everything going back now to 2022. So there's 15 of them or something like that. Back next Thursday, usual sort of time, with everybody on the panel and that here. So 8:30 UK start, 3:30 in America. I think that's the main things. And did anyone manage to sort of see what was happening with that poll? You can read it out.
I have, yeah. So do you build with your kids? 16% said yes, I will tell them what to do. Another 16% said they will tell me what to do. 12% we have separate collections, and no. And no kids, Lego already too expensive at 56%.
You can see Kerry there putting the thumbs up for everything. So
I think did 4 of us fall into that category on this screen here.
Yep.
Possibly why the earlier percentages were so low. So thanks very much for reading that out. Just before we get out of here, just say hello to people who are in the chat there. Brett's Builds, KO, Fallen with Bricks, Cabbage Face Bricks, Brick Stage Pass, TJ, Brick Bave TV, Ruler, Simon, the Boss Man. Thanks again for that super chat. And there's probably some others in there which I also sort of may have missed over, but always appreciate it. Usual sort of thing, share, like, subscribe. Everybody's details down below the video. And anybody else want to say anything just before we get out of here?
Stay creative.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for
Yes,
having
appreciate
me.
it. Really do.
And if one Brickster, if you haven't been before, don't drop out because we're going to the green room afterwards. People
Oh, no, Matt's told me that. No, I won't just disappear.
I gave him a heads up because we've had that happen once before. It's like, oh, they just disappeared.
Where'd they
So,
I did that with,
alrighty then.
I did that with
Thanks
Hollywood.
everyone. See you hopefully
Bye.
next week.
Bye.
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 Mr. Bigger, Biblia super duper.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.